Athletic Stadium here tonight. Jeff Blankman along with Doug Waniger here tonight. We've got Kemper Night football for you. And, of course, you're listening to the Mackey Motors Tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive. At Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. Doug, second week of the district season. We've kind of got an important one here as the Knights entertaining Greene County. I think Kemper, in a lot of people's minds, probably the favorite, especially after beating Roland Story last week, who I think came into the district season probably as a co-favorite. But both teams still got Des Moines Christian coming up, but this one's going to be a big one here tonight.
It always is against Greene County. They come for blood when it's against Kemper. They always give us a battle.
Yeah, this should be a fun one. It is time for the national anthem. We're back right after this on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Hi, this is J.R. Mayhall, insurance agent and realtor with Gredeman & Associates. We're excited to announce Eric Bass and Nate Gredeman have joined our team. Eric has numerous years of experience in both insurance and real estate, and we're excited that Nate has moved back and brought his wealth of knowledge of commercial real estate to our team, and he also has his insurance license. It's a very challenging time in both real estate and insurance, and we are here to help you. Gredeman & Associates, Highway 30 here in Carroll.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman, Doug Waniger with you here. Homecoming night for the Kemper Knights, and we have a beautiful night here at the Carroll Athletic Stadium for high school football. Right now it's 77 degrees. There's a few clouds, Doug. The sun beginning to set. Week 5 of the high school football season. It's hard to believe we're 5 weeks into the season already. Just 3 left after this with the regular season.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast this game goes. But this Kemper Knight team has played well in most all the games that they've played. You know, we got a little bit of a stumbling block out to shoot when we lost early to Bishop Heelan, but they've gone on to win all of their games except one. Then we had Underwood the next week. AHSTW is another team that's a good ball club. Their only losses to Kemper, and then Roland Story last week, which got a couple losses, with us being one of them, obviously. But
4 teams that were ranked at the time that Kemper played them.
Absolutely. So nobody can say that we haven't taken it on. But we got a tough test tonight because Greene County, it just seems like they always play us tough. Last year was kind of the exception, because we came out and kind of took it to them early, but. They always show up, and it doesn't matter if it's wrestling or football, what it is. They like to beat Kemper, so our kids better be ready tonight.
Yeah, hard-nosed, tough kids over there at Greene County, and they're 2-2, as I mentioned earlier, but 1-0 in the district. So this one here, Doug, has going to have a lot to say maybe on playoff implications because both of these teams, Greene County still has to play Roland Story later on. Both of them still have to play Des Moines Christian. Those seem to be the 4 teams that are fighting for those playoff seedings out of this district.
Yeah, there's a lot more balance in the league this year than there was last year. Last year, Kemper was the clear cream of the crop. This year, there's tougher. They can't afford to stumble up in any game because they can get beat. They play a team like this tonight. I expect a close ball game, 21-14 type of ball game tonight. I don't expect a lot of scoring. Greene County loves to run the football. They run it about 5 times as often as they pass it. They've got a little left-handed quarterback. I understand they run kind of an RPO offense.
Yep.
Got a good, solid running game. So we're going to have to play well again on the defensive side, and then on the offensive side, same thing as always. We got to protect Brock Bating because we're going to want to pass a little bit more. So we have to keep him from being on the run. And speaking of Brock, they got extra responsibilities tonight because he's best man at his brother Parker's wedding tomorrow.
Yeah.
So a little surprised that the grandmas there would allow them to have a football game the day, or a wedding the day after a football game where she couldn't be at the game. But
they're watching.
Carol and Gary, they're watching. But
Yeah.
that surprised me a little bit. But I'm guessing if it goes like normal, Parker didn't have a lot to say about
Well,
it anyway.
and I will say this. I got to tease Parker just a little bit. Such a great young man, and congratulations first to him and his bride. But the fact that they scheduled a wedding during the football season, that's the surprising part there to me.
Yeah.
But I always tell everybody you never get married in the fall, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you just don't do that stuff. So, Parker, we know that you're already, kind of hooked around the neck. So you just as well get used to it because that's the way it's going to be. But congratulations to him and his future bride, Joey, and we hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. But, it is going to be weird having a Kemper athletic event without Carol and Gary in the audience. That's for
and
sure.
we're glad that they're tuning in here tonight. Greene County wins the flip of the coin here. They have deferred to the second half, so Kemper will get the football first. Let's take a look at the starting offense here for the Knights. Reed Steiger, Connor Keneally, Hayden Vanami, Preston Vanami, and John Antover, the starting offensive line. The wide receivers are Logan Ryle, Braxton Vanami, and Carson Caney. The quarterback, of course, is Brock Bading. The fullback tonight is Ryan Sundrup, and the tailback will be Jaron Hoffman. For Greene County defensively, Camden Kinney, Keegan Lawrence, and Bryce Hobbin are the down linemen. The linebackers, Nick Stream, Patrick Graham, Christopher Doherty, and Camden Strennan. Your cornerbacks are Brock Stream and Trayvon Keeley. He's a very, very good athlete. Camden Davis and Jaron Jacobs are the safeties. Keeley, a kid from Peyton Jordan, who we covered, took second at state this year as a freshman down at the state track meet in the high jump. So very athletic and very talented young man. Kicking things off here tonight for Greene County is going to be Keegan Chisholm. And Chisholm going to be kicking things off. Back deep scheduled, Carson Caney and Braxton Vanami.
Actually,
and
Easton Gifford.
And Easton Gifford is back. They always seem to give you names, and then they don't always end up being the names they give you.
Yeah, well, Easton did join the varsity group last week as a freshman.
Okay.
But what's unusual is they very seldom kick the ball to Carson Caney because they know how dangerous he is.
Yeah, very, very dangerous kick returner comes in this year, averaging about 12.5 yards per kickoff. They're going to spot the ball over here on the right hash mark as the Rams going left to right across your radio dial, or from north to south. Well, that means the Kemper Knights in the first quarter will be going right to left across your radio dial, or from south to north. Perfect night. Knights got a big crowd on hand here tonight. Doug will run through some of the homecoming royalty. I think you found out who the king and queen were this year?
Yeah, well, I found out who the king was. I'm not quite sure or don't remember who the queen is, but we can talk about that in a little bit.
High end over end kick. Going to be taken by the Knights. They're going to return it up the middle and slip it a couple of tackles. Good return out past the 25, out near the 27-yard line. And that is where Kemper will have it first down and 10 on their opening possession of the game.
Kemper Knight's going to be coming back, and we got a guy in the lineup who wasn't listed in the starting lineup, but I just see Sean Wittrock on the field. I was going to bring him up because, my bad, I missed him last week. I was looking for him on the sidelines because he hadn't played yet this year, but the senior offensive lineman has had some back troubles, but he is in the starting lineup now.
Yeah, good to have him back. The Knights still in the huddle right now. Play clock down to about 22 seconds, so plenty of time. 11:51 to go. Braxton Vanami is going to split out to the left. They'll split Ryle out to the right.
I think you're going to see Kemper trying to run the ball a little bit here early and then set up the pass with the run. Hoffman
coming out in an I formation. They're going to snap it back to Hoffman. He's got the left side on that toss play, and he's going to be out past the 30. Had a good seal out on the outside. He'll get out to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 5 to go. Doug, good blocking up front. As
Absolutely.
You said, they want to run the football.
Another freshman in the lineup there, Ryan Lucas, Coach Lucas's kid. 6 foot, 195-pound freshman, but he had a great block on that play to spring that for about 6 yards.
Knights again have Caney and Ryle split out to the right. Vanami splits to the left. Shotgun formation this time for Baden. He's got Jaron Hoffman lined up next to him. Sundrup goes in motion from left to right. They're going to throw it out into the flat, and dropping at that time, Sundrup at around the 32, 33-yard line. Doug, didn't look like on that one that he tried to take off running before he caught it. It just didn't quite squeeze that one into the midst.
Yeah, it was just a hair behind him, and he had to turn just a little bit and then took his eyes off the ball for a second. But 0 for 1 now. Starting tonight's going to be 3rd and 5 here for the Knights. 3rd and a long 5 anyway.
Yep, the ball spotted at the 32-yard line over on the left hash mark. Ryle, Canny will split to the left. Vanami going to split to the right. Watch for him one-on-one matchup with Keeley. They may try him on a slant. Baiting out of the shotgun, drops back. Wanted Canny across the middle, and that one's going to be incomplete. Threw it into traffic that time. Good defense by Doherty, who almost came up with the interception. That's going to bring up fourth down now, and the Knights going to have to punt on their opening possession here of the ballgame.
Yeah, good scouting there by the Rams because they know that's the play that the Knights like to go to in those situations is Carson over the middle, and Doherty just dropped back from his linebacker position, and it just went off his hands. Actually, an interception that he should have made.
Connor Keneally to punt it away, averaging 38.8 yards per punt return. Back deep is Camden Streen and Keneally. They'll let it bounce, and the Knights will down it out at around the 36-yard line. So that is where the Rams are going to have it first down and 10. Austin Heinrichs, I think, the man that downed that punt. So good field position for Greene County on their opening possession here in the game. And Doug, the Knights got 5 on first down with a run play. I'm surprised they came back and threw on second and third. And I do think Baiting, he had one-on-one coverage on the other side. I would have probably looked to Braxton Vanami first.
Yeah, I didn't see Braxton over there. I was looking here, but he did have the wide open receiver on that one. So maybe he's thinking about that wedding tomorrow or something.
That could be.
He's got some jitters or something.
Yep, absolutely. Rams will come out with their quarterback, Crew Connor, under center. Going to turn, hand the football off. Running with it is Nick Stream. And Stream going to get out past the 40, out to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play. It'll bring up second and 5. Let's take a look at the starting offense here tonight. Isaiah Sharman, along with Bryce Hobbit, Keegan Lawrence, Marcus Ball, and Camden Kinney are the starting linemen here tonight. Rafe Michelson and Trayvon Keeley are the wide receivers, along with Brock Stream. Quarterback is Crew Connor. The running backs again. The fullback is Camden Strennan, and the tailback is Nick Stream. We'll give you the Kemper defense after this second down play. They'll hand it off to Strennan, trying to find the left side. There was nothing there. He's going to be stacked up in it, driven backwards. Could have had maybe a late flag as the Knights continued the tackle about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third down and 5. Let's take a look at that Kemper defense. Ryan Sundrup and Hayden Vanami are the defensive end. Connor Keneally and Sean Healy are the defensive tackles. Kent Sanders, Tate Barrett, who is the guy on that tackle, and Brayton Alford are the linebackers. Tragan Biter and Griffin Glenn are the cornerbacks, and the safeties tonight, Carson Canny and Braxton Vanami.
It was Braxton Vanami that forced that last play, made him turn inside, so a good job there, and Tate Barrett came in and cleaned up.
Third and 5, they'll send a man in motion. Trying to roll out is Connor Crew. He is in a little bit of trouble.
Yep,
Picks up a block. We're going to get a flag on that. He's going to gain yardage out near the first down, but it's going to come back as he gets out near the 46-yard line. But a block in the back that time on Keegan Lawrence, and that is going to cost the Rams about a 4.5 to 5 yard gain.
Yeah, he got right behind his shoulder pads and put him to the ground right in front of the official. Now the flag came out immediately, so that's going to wipe out a nice gain. But
I saw his quarterback in trouble, Doug, and I think wanted to protect
come back
him.
And protect him.
Yep.
Doing his job.
Yep. Linemen never want to see their quarterback get hit, but you can't do that, especially, like you said, right in front of the lineman. 10:04 to go here in this first quarter. It is a scoreless ball game. We've got our Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the post game tonight. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Penalty going to be marked back to the 31-yard line, so that's going to be a loss of about 10 on the play.
There must have been another penalty there because they called holding instead of the block in the back, but nonetheless, it's still going to be third down and 15 now for.
Yeah, that was the only flag that was out there, though, was the one that was definitely a block in the back. So it'll be third now and about 15 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. Now split 2 wide receivers out to the left. Connor out of the shotgun's got a running back lined up to his left. They're going to look to throw. Knights bring some pressure with Barrett. He gets chased out of the pocket, looking to scramble to the left. Sundrup will chase him down, forces him to cut back inside, and the tackle going to be made at around the 32 or 33-yard line. So it's going to be a pickup of around 2 on the play for Connor, and it's going to bring up now fourth down in a punting situation for Greene County.
Yeah.
And back to punt will be Tegan Chisholm. Chisholm comes in averaging 33.3 yards per punt this year. And the Knights again sending back. Doug, who did you tell me 81 was?
That is Easton Gifford.
Easton Gifford, thank you.
Just a freshman, Doug Gifford's kid.
Okay. And then
his brother plays basketball.
Yep, Dawson, yep. And a high snap, and Chisholm has problems picking up. Sundrum's going to tackle
Doesn't
him.
matter who gets it there.
Green County going to fall on the football, but it's going to be Knights football anyway, as they're going to have great field position. It was a high snap. Chisholm went up to grab it, but couldn't handle it, dropped it, tried to pick it up, was hit as he was picking it up, dropped it again. Green County does fall on the football, but it's back at their own 18-yard line, and that is where Kemper's going to have it first down and 10.
Really nice play by Ryan Sundrup. A lot of times kids tend to overrun that stuff, and he just kept his base, stayed low, made the tackle, knocked the ball loose as well, and Kemper's going to have it now in really good position. And it's plays like this that make a difference in a game like this.
Yep, chance to start quickly here after struggling on that opening possession here of the football game. Carson Wessel scoring early as Audubon leading over Coon Rapids Bayard tonight. Baiting out of the shotgun is going to hand it off again. Hoffman starts to the outside, then cuts it back into the middle of the field. That was an off-tackle play, Doug, that he saw a gap between the tackle and center. He's going to pick up 7 down to the 11-yard line. And we've talked before, he's got really good vision. You saw it there.
Yeah, he saw that cut was going to the left and then cut back right to the center of the field and got another couple yards out of it. Jeff, I was also going to comment, Braden Alford is in the lineup tonight. He's really battled some foot injuries. Poor kid. He missed most of last season. He's missed several games this year, but he is in the lineup right now.
Ryle and Canny will split out to the right. Vanami will split to the left. Baiting under center, I formation. They hand it off to the second man through, and a little dive play to Hoffman. He is going to be down near the first down, and it should be enough. He picks up 3 on the play. It'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Kemper Knights. Nope. Yep, they are going to give him the first down. I thought at first they moved it to 3. Do want to remind you can watch and listen to the game tonight, again, on our CB Sports Network YouTube channel. And that is brought to you by a Fun Top in Jeans in Carroll. A Fun Top in Jeans where the name says it all. We've got Will Miners down in front of us filming. Candy and Vanami again split out to the right. Ryle splits to the left. Shotgun formation this time for Baiting. He's got a running back. Hoffman lined up to his left. We're going to get some movement up front on Green County. That's going to be their second penalty here tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if they jumped across. I didn't quite see it, but I was just going to comment on that last play. Hayden Vanami, the center, got a really good push for the Knights, so I wanted to make sure I commented on that. As Alford comes out, and Tate Barrett, we're going to go to that power lineup now with Tate Barrett along with number 18, Ryan Lucas, that freshman. Give the Knights a little bit more muscle up front.
So the Knights will come out. They're going to put Canny out to the right. Vanami will split to the left. Baiting under center. It's a powerhouse look or a power I formation. They'll hand it off to Hoffman, and he's got a great push up front. He's going to go in for the 4-yard touchdown run.
I really like that lineup. For those listening from home, we had the quarterback, and then we had 2 running backs behind him, and then Hoffman behind him, and Barrett and Lucas got the push, and I think you could have ran through that hole.
I very possibly could have. I definitely know you might have been able to, but that's just because of the offensive line play.
I would have tried to run around it.
Charlie Mayhall on to attempt the extra point. 14 of 15 on extra points this year. The hold is down. The kick is up. Got plenty of leg. It is up and good. And the Kemper Knights have taken the early 7-0 lead. 7:43 remaining here in the first quarter. We're back in 1 minute here on on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Hi, this is Dr. Mulbauer from McFarland Clinic in Carroll. If you are expecting a baby, our family medicine department is here to help you every step of the way. Our physicians provide prenatal care and services, childbirth, and postpartum care. Your McFarland Clinic family medicine physicians can perform C-sections and VBACs during delivery. Call our family medicine office at 712-792-1500 or visit our website at mcfarlandclinic.com for more information. McFarland Clinic Carroll, here for you and your growing family.
Kemper leading it here by a score of of 7-0. Now 7:43 remaining in the first quarter. And our scores tonight brought to you by Drees Company and Eco Water Systems. Short kickoff for the Knights, and a pretty good coverage, but the Rams do break a tackle. They'll pop the ball out with Strennan, going to get out near the 41-yard line, and that is where they're going to have it. They're going to mark him down at the 40, and that is where Greene County will have it. First down and 10, 7:40 to go. And Doug, the Knights capitalize. They get that kind of the muffed punt here a moment ago, and on the snap, and the Knights take advantage of it, get the ball at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, and punched it in. Two good plays and made it happen. But I saw some real popping off the line of scrimmage. Really like to see that. I think this team can run the ball more effectively than we probably can, and if we can do that, then that can open up the pass a little bit for later in the ball game.
Rams will come back out. Crew Connor again going to go under center. Two running backs behind him in Stream and Strennan. A man in the slot right now. Lining up over there is Zach Stalder. They're going to toss it back to Stalder. Stalder trying to get to the outside on the left side, and the Knights close that down quickly. Tate Barrett, one of the guys in on the tackle, along with Kate Sanders. Gain out to the 42-yard line, and that is going to be a pickup of 2 for Stalder, just his 7th carry of the season. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 to go.
Yeah, no surprise calling Tate Barrett, and I want to give a shout-out to his great-grandmother, Kay Loughran from Breda. She's 99 years old, and she listens to every broadcast we do. So,
thank you very much.
Kay, glad to have you listening. We hope you're having fun listening to the Knights.
Connor under center, turns, hands it off, and hit hard that time was Nick Stream. Hit it around the 43-yard line, a pickup of just a 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll call it 7 to go. Ball going to be spotted near the middle of the field. Win a sack of groceries from Market on 30 every week during the regular season this football season. Stop into Market on 30. Sign up for the sack of the game. A winner is announced every Tuesday morning on our Sports Rewind program. That's between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. The Market on 30 in the BP Plaza.
Not quite sure what Coach Steinkamp called Tate Barrett over for, but he wanted something noted in this lineup, and Knights now going with 3 down linemen.
Camden Jacobs splits out to the left. 3 wide receivers out here, I should say, to the right. Pressure comes from Barrett on the backside, and he's going to get the sack all the way back at around the 30-yard line. A loss of 13 on the play, and the Knights get pressure that time, and the sack from Tate Barrett.
Tate came from all the way around from the east side of the field, came around the line of scrimmage and just chased him down, and just got enough of him to knock him down and force the Greene County Rams to punt. And we're going to have Easton and Carson back in punt receive again, but a great start for the Knights.
Easton Griffin again over to the right side. Canny more towards the middle of the field. Ball spotted over on the right hash mark. Back to kick it. Punted away is Chisholm. He handles the snap this time. Gifford going to field the football, and he's going to make the catch, tackled right away at the 35-yard line. And the Knights will have their 3rd possession of the ball game. 5:41 remaining here in this first quarter of play. And Doug, so far we've had 3 plays on our first 4 possessions of the game. The good thing for the Knights, they scored on one of those.
So that's what matters. We're up 7-0 with 5:41 left here in the first quarter. And again, just excited to see Sean Wittrock back out on the field tonight after being injured those first 3 games. So let's see if the Knights go back to running the football a little bit. We got Hoffman in the backfield.
So the Knights again with Jared Hoffman. He'll line up to the left. And he's going to hand the football off to Hoffman. Does baiting, finds a little running room to the right. Now cuts it back inside. Going to get out past the 40, now near the 44-yard line. A pickup of 9 on the play. And Doug, right now, if I'm Kemper, I keep running the football until they show that they can stop it.
Yeah, Reed Steiger out there with a big block that time, creates some interference, but a nice job again by Hoffman, just kind of finding his way through the holes that are there. Picked up 9 yards, going to be 2nd and 1.
2nd down and 1, baiting again under center. Hoffman lines up to his right. 2 wide receivers to the right. They'll hand it off again to Hoffman. Finds a crease. He's at the 45, the 40. Trying to track him down that time is going to be a Jacobs, and he is going to get the job done, but not before he gets all the way down to the 27-yard line, and a big gain for the Kemper Knights.
I thought he was going to give him a stiff arm and put him to the ground, and I got a feeling his buddies are going to be giving Hoffman a little bit of a rough time. Jacobs only 5'4", 120, a sophomore. But a good, strong run that time. Good blocking up front with the offensive line.
29-yard gain down to the 27. Knights will hurry it up. They'll hand it off again to Hoffman, and he's going to get inside the 25, down to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the play. 7 carries, 60 yards for him here so far in the ballgame. And Doug, I kind of wondered he's going to come out here real quick and get a quick breather.
Yeah, he gets going. He gets 3-4 carries in a row, and he gets a little winded probably. But we've got plenty of people we brought Alford in to replace him.
Logan Ryle splits out here to the right. Knights have a wide receiver in Griffin Glenn out to the right. They're going to hand the football off to Alford. He does a nice job of making a man miss, then fights his way through a tackle and drags somebody with him all the way down to the 16-yard line. A pickup of 9 on the play for Alford, and it's going to be 2nd down and 1 to go. And, Doug, that time a guy snuck through right off of the snap, and Alford made him miss in the backfield.
Yeah, he's got strong legs, and he just ran through that tackle, and then as he was going down, he lunged for that extra 1.5 yards to get the first down, so the Knights going to have it 1st and 10 at the 16.5.
1st down and 10, 3:55 to go. Knights up 7-0. They'll hand it off again to Alford, looking for a crease. Finds one and bowls his way forward down near the 9-yard line. A pickup of about 7 on the play, and he is going to be a nice guy to have back into the backfield. Came into the night 14 carries for 78 yards. He's got now 2 for 16 here tonight, and the Rams making some defensive substitutions.
Yeah, let's just keep running the football because we're having our way with their defensive line.
Canny and Ryle will split out to the right. Glenn splits to the left. Baiting out of the shotgun, turns, hands the football off again to Alford, trying to weave his way through the line, as that time there wasn't a crease for him to get to. Still get some positive yards out of it. He'll get down to the 7, a pickup of 2 on the play, and it's going to bring up 3rd down now and short. We'll call it 3rd and a yard.
We're going back to that power lineup now where we bring in Alford and number 18. Got to get my Ryan Lucas, I can never remember his first name, so I got to get that one. He's just a freshman, so that's my excuse. But the Knights playing good power football, 3rd and 1 here. Brock going under center.
Power I formation. Glenn splits out to the right. There's got a flag on the snap. That's probably going to go against Kemper as Hoffman will power his way for the 1st down to the 5, but more than likely that play is going to come back.
Look for the white hat here to see what he called.
He dropped the flag right behind the snap, so a legal shift going to go against Kemper. Stops the clock with 2:31 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Knights. Again, on our score updates brought to you tonight by Drees Company, Eco Water Systems.
The way we're running the football, it's 3rd down and 6 here and definitely 4-down territory, so the way we're running it, I'd probably hammer it again.
Yep, I'd keep running the football here. I think you got 2 downs to get it. Ryle and Canny will split to the right. Glenn splits out here to the left. Reagan Biter also in the slot on the left side, baiting out of the shotgun. It's got Hoffman lined up to his right. They want to throw. Pressure comes from the outside. The pass is complete to Canny. Slips the tackle, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.
That was a
12-yard touchdown pass that time to Carson Canny, and the Knights extend the lead.
Just a fantastic play by Canny. He was over there one-on-one, matched up against that 120-pound Jacobs. He's only 5'4", and Carson just worked his way through the tackle and takes it into the end zone over there on the far side. But a really nice pass on that out pass there by Brock as well.
Yeah, it looked really good. Had to throw that one a long way. 2:15 remaining here. Mayhall on again to attempt the extra point. The hold is down. The kick is up. It is good. And the Kemper Knights extend the lead to 14-0. 2:15 left here in the first quarter of play. We're back in a minute here on KCIM.
This is Don Neary from Avila Bank. Everyone at Avila Bank wishes the student-athletes success in their endeavors. We know to make a winning team, you need to put in the work, and that's what we'll do at Avila. We'll work to make sure your farm or business has the best financial opportunities available. We want to take the stress out of banking, allowing you to focus on what matters and what you love. Whether you own a business or own a farm, we're here to help you identify ways you can achieve your goals, and we will work hard to make sure you achieve financial success. After all, your success is our success. Avila Bank, member FDIC.
Equal housing lender. When it comes to sports injuries and pain, call the specialist at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning. Dr. Suppy and Dr. Janning work closely with area athletes and teams in providing effective treatment and rehabilitation of sports-related injuries. For optimal sports performance, call Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, 792-6026. Or stop by their clinic at 1420 Highway 71 North in Carroll. Proud sponsors of all area teams.
Leading IK Manning at the end of the first quarter. We're on 93.7 at KKRL. That is a 7-0 ball game. Here it's 14-0. Kemper over Greene County. 2:15 left in this first quarter of play. And again, our score updates brought to you by Dries Company and Eco Water Systems. We are coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Igo going to kick it off. Another short kickoff for the Knights, taken by one of the upmen for Greene County. And the tackle going to be made out at the 30-yard line. Taking that one was Jaron Jacobs, number 8. And that is where the Rams will have it. First down and 10 with 2:09 left here in the first quarter of play.
Good coverage there by Tragan Biter on that tackle. And I also see, the Knights, that's one thing, is we do have a lot of depth on this team. Is we got Pierce in the ball game now. Kobe, wanted to say Caden's his brother. Kobe Pierce in the lineup at nose guard.
Are you getting like me where brothers sometimes start to get you confused after all these years?
Brothers, cousins.
Yeah, I have a tendency every now and then to start calling the younger brother the older brother's name, or the younger sister the older sister's name.
But Kemper going with a little bit smaller line tonight, and it's been really effective so far up front.
Trying to use some quickness, Crew Connor under center, going to turn, hand it off to Stream, and he is just trying to power his way forward. He's going to get out to the 32-yard line. 3 carries for him for 8 yards here unofficially in this first quarter as the clock continues to tick. And Doug, the Knights winning that battle right now up front.
On every snap. In that case, again, the young freshman Lucas in on it. Kent Sanders in on the play. Kobe Pierce was in on there.
So many defenses out there anymore, too. Your job of that defensive line is to eat up blocks and allow your linebackers to roam and make plays. And the Knights have 2 great linebackers in Sanders and Tate Barrett.
Boy, they are all over the field, and they will lay a lick on you. I just wish they were about 20 pounds heavier.
Connor again under center. Will take the snap, turns, hands it off to the second man through Nick Stream, and Stream off the left side has a pretty good run this time. Going to get out near the 34-yard line, a pickup of, again, 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. And, Doug, right now the Knights putting Greene County exactly where they want them. It's 3rd and long for a team that really doesn't want to run the football.
Yeah, passing, you mean, but I know what you're saying. Tragan Biter came up from his corner position on that and played it perfectly. A lot of times they'll take that bad path to the ball carrier and let him outside. He kept him outside, forced him in, and then just hammered him.
Rams will break the huddle. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Trayvon Keeley, one of those guys, along with Camden Jacobs. Shotgun formation for Connor. Looks over to the sidelines now to get the change in the play call after they look over the Kemper defense. And Greene County wants a timeout. We're going to take it with them. 39 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. Knights lead it 14-0. We're back in 30 seconds right here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM.
Hi, this is Michelle from Midwest Wholesale. Kitchen cabinets by Birch Manufacturing are built to inspire. We believe that every kitchen tells a story, which is why these cabinets align with your home's beauty. We offer a variety of different finishes, wood selections, along with accessories to create a customized style. And here at Midwest Wholesale, we've been designing cabinets for so many years and designed thousands of kitchens, bathrooms, and mudrooms in our area. Trust the experts with Kitchens Plus by Birch and Midwest Wholesale. How you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman, Doug Waniger with you here tonight. Doug, good to work with you here tonight. Second time so far this year.
Yeah, they pay me a little bit more when I work with you because I got to pick
up
the
slack.
Pick up the slack, all that, But I really like we got Sean Healy in there now.
Crew Connor out of the shotgun, rolling out, wants to throw it back across, but there is Sundrup with some pressure, and there's going to be another sack, this one back to the 27-yard line. A loss of 7 on the play. Sundrup coming up from his defensive end position. And right now, Crew Connor, 3 carries, negative 18 yards, Doug, and the Rams are going to go 3 and out for the 3rd time here tonight.
Yeah, he's going to have red in his sleep tonight because
we do have a flag down on the field, though.
I don't know if that's going to be... Could have been a potential. I saw what could be looked at as a targeting call.
Okay. A flag laying right by where the tackle was made. They are going to pick up the flag and wave it off. So the flag will be waved off, and that means that Easton Griffin and Easton Gifford, is going back deep along with Griffin Glenn going back as well. So I'll get it correct. He was not in any of the lineups I had gotten before the game tonight. So
you know what they say about excuses.
Yep. We all have them,
No,
right?
I messed it up several times last week, too.
Chisholm will punt it away. This one going to Glenn. He's going to make the catch at the 35, makes the first man miss. And he's got the right sideline. There is a flag on the field, breaks a tackle near midfield. And going to fight his way forward all the way down near the 31-yard line. 2 flags on the field. One laying back here at the 49-yard line. The other at the Greene County 33-yard line. So, Doug, a couple of penalties on this one.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened on them, but I got a feeling Logan Ryle was beating his leg coming off because I think he thought the penalty was probably on him. That's the one that's laying on the 50, and then the one laying on the Greene County 32. I would think that might likely be against them. That could be against
Greene County. Yep, that could be a hold or something on the interior against them. We'll see. They could offset. We may end up having to repunt this one. They're picking up the flag back at the 32, 33-yard line. Haven't seen anything yet from the White Hat.
So maybe both of them are against Kemper?
That could be. They're talking right now with Coach Steinkamp over on the sidelines. I don't know if they're trying to figure out. They're marching Kemper back.
Hold against Kemper.
Yep.
So the other penalty must have been.
It's 2 holds against Kemper. So.
Oh, well.
Yep.
We got the ball back. Going to have it at about our 20-yard line, something like that, 21.
Yep. So the second flag, the flag was laying at the Greene County 49-yard line, but Doug, it looks like they're going to spot it maybe from the Knight 36-yard line, and that might be where they walk that penalty from, unless they're going to spot it. Nope, there they start to walk. So they're going to walk it from about the 36-yard line.
26.
Nope, 36 is where he started walking.
Yeah, going to end up at 26.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten there yet, though, so I was waiting for him to stop.
Coon Rapids, 36 minus 10.
Yeah, but Doug, he hasn't. He's still standing at the 35-yard line, so he hasn't marked it off.
I'm looking at the guy over here.
I know.
Oh, I'm having
but
fun
until the guy with the football stops, who knows where he's going to end up?
Well, that's true.
I think they're confused. This guy down here might think he knows, but I don't know if the guy with the ball knows where he's supposed to spot this.
I don't know if these guys know it or not, but they're being evaluated by the Iowa High School Athletic Union. Dan Pomeroy is here somewhere tonight.
By the way.
Yeah, he's down here taking notes. So.
Yeah. Yeah, now we're having a long conversation.
When you get those multiple penalties, though, it is.
Yeah, it is.
You got to make sure you make the right call, and they're doing the right thing by getting together and talking about it.
Yeah. One guy standing at the 26, and I think that's where he's expecting the ball to be spotted. They started walking from the 36-yard line. Now they're walking the ball over to the sideline. And now one of the officials is coming over to talk to the sideline judge. Doug, I don't know for sure if they know exactly where they're going to spot this. I'm agreeing with you that it probably is going to be the 26-yard line. Now they toss the ball over to and now they get a different football out on the field, and they do spot it at the 26-yard line.
Do we need to go down there and officiate?
We may have to.
I don't know.
I don't know if I want to. That's going to be the end of the first quarter as well, by the way.
Now they get to move it to the other.
Yes, so now they get to move it to the other. They should have figured all that out, unless they're going to do an untimed it down, because they're not telling everybody the quarter's over. Even
Maybe
though
the horn hasn't gone.
Yeah, there's no time left on the clock, but the horn may not have sounded.
Carson's going over.
Now they're sending him over to the sideline. So I think we are going to have the end of the first quarter. No matter what, we're going to go ahead and take a break. I think it's 14-0 Kemper. I think we're at the end of the first quarter. We'll have the second quarter coming up in 1 minute here on KCIM.
Since 1925, Eco Water Systems has been proud to provide the Carroll area with the level of quality and service their customers deserve. Now, Dries Company could not be more excited to continue that tradition. That's right, Eco Water Systems is now Dries Company Eco Water Systems, combining two names you know and trust to provide you with the absolute best in your water needs. Dries Company Eco Water Systems. Call us today, 712-792-3434, or stop in and see us at 609 North Carroll Street. Let's solve your water issues together.
Napa is your trusted source for automotive parts, accessories, and know-how for your car, truck, SUV, and farm equipment. We offer a complete performance machine shop, extensive tool and equipment department, and hydraulic hoses while you wait. So whether it's a replacement part for your daily driver, or you are just in need for a professional machine shop, you can trust your locally owned and operated Napa store. Make it a point to stop in and see the pros. Napa, Highway 30 West in Carroll. Napa, we are so much more than a parts store.
Distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Knights will have the ball at their own 26-yard line as we start this second quarter of play. Don't forget to check out our New Way Auto Group live scoreboard page. We got Tyler Bruner updating things tonight for us. And again, live updates from all of our area games. So you just got to go to that web page and clicking refresh, and we'll get score updates from all of our area games and the districts that they're in. Knights will run one up the middle, pick up to around the, let's see here. They're going to mark him down at about the 27-yard line. So a pickup of 1 on the play, and it's going to bring up second down and 9.
Yeah, a lot better defensive stand there by the Rams. The Knights didn't get the push off that left side like they had before, so
Riley and Ryle and Canny out to the right. Benami splits out to the left, baiting out of the shotgun, going to roll out to his right. Now looks back across field as he rolls to the sideline. He's going deep for Griffin Glenn. He's got him down there, and it's knocked free at the last second. Got into the chest, but the Ram defense, they had a couple of guys back there. Trayvon Keeley, one of those. Camden Jacobs and Jaron Jacobs also back there. And Jaron Jacobs and Keeley able to knock that one away at the last second. It'll fall incomplete, going to bring up 3rd and 9. But that was a well-thrown ball on the run that time from Brock Bating.
Perfectly thrown ball, and that's one that Glenn's going to wish that he had a chance back on that. But he'll catch that ball more often than he drops it, that's for sure.
That looked like old Parker when he used to shoot those deep threes, kind of like Brock does now, hitting it right through the net.
Yeah. We'll see how that works this year.
Yep.
I understand Brock's the better shooter, but
I've asked him and Parker, and I think that, I want to watch the shoot-off between those. I want to see the competition someday.
Get a timeout.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout here, Doug. Let's go ahead and keep it here. Knights have jumped up. Clock is running right now. I don't know if they've caught that or not. But the clock ran down to 11:06. But, Doug, what has stood out for you on how the Knights have built this 14-0 lead?
Line play. Our line is really fired off the ball, opening holes. Creating good opportunities. Didn't matter who the running back was that was carrying the ball. They always had an opportunity to pick up 5, 6, 8, 10 yards, and a couple where we broke it loose. So that and just the way we played defense, so pesky. I don't think they have a first down yet.
No, they don't. Yeah, they've been 3 and out in every position.
Probably.
Yep. So couple of score updates for you here. South Central Calhoun leading ICAM Manning 7-0 end of the first. ESAC over Pocahontas area 6-0 end of the first. And late in the first quarter, it is all Audubon right now. They are on top of Coon Rapids Bear 32-0 with 38 seconds left in that first quarter. That Audubon team is absolutely for real. I don't know if they'll get to the Dome, but they're good enough to be a Dome team this year.
He's such a good coach down there. He makes the most out of everything that he's got.
Yep.
No, 3rd down and 9 now, or is it 2nd and 9?
Should be 2nd and 9.
Second. It says 3rd. Third.
Yep, it is 3rd because the incomplete pass. Yep, Tragan Biter will split out to the left. They're going to roll that way. He's got Glenn down there again. Goes across the middle, underthrows it, but it was kind of a back shoulder throw.
Biter.
And coming to get it is a Biter. He'll make the catch at the 50 for a pickup of a 23 on the play.
That was really a nice job by Tragan Biter to come back to his quarterback. He was in a little bit of trouble. Biter was running a post pattern and saw that Brock was running, so he just kind of stopped and came back, and Brock put the ball about the only place it could probably be put without being intercepted. So right at midfield for Kemper and another first down.
Our Weave on top right now in their game over Woodbine, 7-6. That would be a huge win for the Rockets if they can pick up that win here tonight. Knights hand it off again. Hoppin finds a little bit of a crease and a great push again up front. He's going to pick up 10. And Doug, nothing fancy on that one, just a little handoff off the left side. And Jaron Hoppin following that offensive line picks up 10 and another first down for the Knights.
It's really fun this year, Jeff. I've watched this is the 5th game now, and watching these young kids who got into the lineup early. Reed Steiger at right tackle, or left tackle, but he had a really nice push on the right tackle position that time to seal that opening.
Biter and Ryle going to split out to the left. Bating wanting to throw right. Now throws it to Griffin Glenn, and it's going to slip through the fingertips at around the 30-yard line. That would have been a first down catch, but it slips through. Bating right now 2 of 6 for 35 yards and a touchdown here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that ball there was a little bit low. But again, the way we're running the ball, I'm not quite sure why we go away from that when we're just having our way with them up front.
Flag up front now against the Kemper Knights. That's going to back them up 10, so they'll mark it from the 40 back to the 50-yard line. And I think they're having confusion again they're going to decline the penalty. So they're going to decline that penalty. Doug surprised on that they declined that penalty because it would have brought up it would have moved it back 10 yards, but now they're going to have it 2nd and 10. And with the way the Knights are running the football, I'm surprised that they would decline that penalty.
Yeah, I am too. So, I mean, we're practically in 4-down territory no matter where we're at on this side of the 50 right now, up, 14-0, 10-17 left here in the second quarter.
2nd down and 10, baiting under center, I formation, 2 wide receivers to left. They'll toss it off to Hoffman right side, trying to get the edge. Stream forces him out of bounds and flips him down. And going to pick up some yardage where they're going to mark him down. Looks like down at around the 35-yard line. So a pickup of 5 on the play. And that time you got to give Camden Strennan, a nice job that time of stretching that play out. The Knights tried to pin him and seal him off and couldn't get it done.
Yeah, we had that power package in there, and Tate Barrett was in there and just couldn't quite catch up with him to make the block. But again, Hoffman picked up another 5 yards as we got another running back coming in, Ryan Sundrup coming back into the lineup. So it's really nice to be able to rotate these kids.
Bider. And Ryle will split to the left. Glenn going to split to the right, baiting out of the shotgun. Sundrup in the slot on the right side. Another flag comes in on the handoff, and Hoffman will pick up the first down to the 28, got 7. But, Doug, we got a flag that came in right after the snap, thrown right into the middle of the line.
Yeah, I actually thought there should have been a motion penalty called to start that as Hoffman kind of moved his foot.
And that may be what it is. It was thrown from the official, though, behind the defense.
Usually that would be the white hat from behind. Yep, illegal shift.
Illegal shift going to go against the Kemper Knights. So that'll be their first penalty that probably is going to be accepted. They'll mark it back to the 40, so a 5-yard penalty. It'll bring up 3rd down now and 10 to go for the Knights. But, Doug, I agree with you. Knights, I think, in 2-down territory, especially depending on what they do on this play.
Yeah, I'm looking for Carson Canny if he's in the lineup right now, and he's not.
Ryle splits out to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Baiting rolls towards his right, wants to look downfield, throws it short to Glenn. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at around the 32-yard line. A pickup of 8 on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down now and about 2 yards to go.
Good route ran by Glenn. Took it down about 8, 9, 10 yards, and then came back to Brock, and Brock hit him. So now it's going to be 4th down and 2 for Kemper. Bringing in that power package again with Tate Barrett along with Ryan Lucas.
8th play of the drive coming up here for Kemper. Bider will split out to the left. Glenn splits to the right. Power I formation with baiting under center. 4th down and 2. They hand it off to Hoffman. Everything stacked up, and he is hit and driven backwards. And the whistle a little bit late, but he is not going to get the first down, tackled right at the line of scrimmage. So the Knights will turn it over on down. So they didn't score out of this. This was their best drive as far as amount of plays it run, but they come out of this one empty.
Nice job there, the interior linebackers at Bryce Haben, I think it is.
Yep.
Tate Barrett, he took on Tate's block and pushed Tate backwards, and Tate got up and patted him on the shoulders. Nice plays. Good to see that stuff. But Kemper going to turn it over on downs. It's 14-0 now, 9:28 left in the second quarter.
So the Rams will break the huddle. They're going to come off of the sideline. Score updates again tonight, as Doug just gave you one, brought to you by Drees Company Eco Water Systems. Our motor and player of the game coming up in the postgame. Carroll Tigers are up 7-0 here tonight as well, as the Tigers get a touchdown to Owen Clucky. They're going to hand it off, and Stream finds some running room and then is just crushed by Carson Canny and drilled. But he's going to get yardage out to the 38, a pickup of 6 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down. We'll call it 4 yards to go.
Actually got 7. I don't think I've ever seen Carson hit anybody like that. He just popped him.
Yeah, and then kind of stood there for a second. Not standing over top of him, anything like that, but I think he was proud of the hit that he laid.
He should have been. That was a bell ringer for sure.
Brock Stream will split out here to the left. Trayvon Keeley splits out to the right. Crew out of the shotgun, rolls out the left. He throws it. It is complete. And making the catch that time is the tight end, Rafe Michelson. And he is going to pick up a yardage from the 39 out to around the 47-yard line. A pickup of 8 on the play, and that is going to move the chains.
I think Carson was in on that tackle as well, and it looks like he maybe got a little bit of a stinger in his left arm. But we didn't mention him earlier, but that Michelson is a big kid, 6'5", weighs about 240. I'm surprised they don't go to him a little bit more often.
Yeah, it's his first catch of the season. 8.5 remaining here in the first half of play. We've got our Culver's halftime report coming up. Connor again out of the shotgun, hands the football off to Nick Stream, and he's going to get into Kemper territory down to the 49-yard line, a pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up second down. Let's call it 7 yards to go.
Sanders, Connor Keneally in on that tackle, along with a couple of other kids in there. Couldn't quite get the numbers. Number 60, Kobe Pierce, was in there as well. So
Rams,
2nd and 7.
Yeah, Rams taking their time right now getting plays in. The play clock down to 17. They're just getting into the huddle.
They definitely want to slow the game down a little bit.
They do. Brock Stream going to split out to the right along with Trayvon Keeley. Crew Connor will go out of the shotgun. He's got Stream lined up to his right. They're going to throw the football out to Keeley. He'll make the catch, and he's going to drag a tackler, Carson Canny, with him before Kent Sanders comes over and helps knock him out of bounds. A pickup of 10 on the play. That'll move the chains. First catch here tonight for Trayvon Keeley. And it'll be first down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Ball over on the right hash mark.
Yeah, Kemper definitely can't let up on this because this Greene County team, they're never going to quit against Kemper, especially against Kemper. But our interior line play is not quite as aggressive this possession as it has been.
13-7, South Central Calhoun leading. Cam Manning over on KKRL. That one midway through the second quarter. Here we're pretty much midway through the second quarter. Rams have the ball on the right hash mark. One wide receiver out to the right and one to the left. They'll hand the football off. Stream finds some running room, breaks a tackle before being hit and dropped at the 30. A pickup of 9 on the play, Doug. He got hit hard again, but gets 9. And it'll be the 5th play of this drive coming up. They're going to mark him back at the 31, so a pickup of 8.
Yeah, I think that was Braden Alford on that one that laid a lick on him. But, again, 8 yards straight up the middle. Our interior line is getting shoved around right now.
Yeah, that was the biggest theme that they've had up the middle here tonight. Again, Brock Stream going to split out here to the left. One wide receiver as well out to the right. That is Trayvon Keeley. Shotgun formation for Connor. He's going to keep it himself. Wanted to try and get the first down. Gets from the 31 down just inside the 30. Might be just a little bit shy. They're going to mark him right at the 30-yard line. A pickup of 1, and that is going to bring up now third down and about a yard to go. And Doug, you mentioned it. This Ram team not going to give up. They're not going to quit no matter what the score is. It's only 14-0 though. A touchdown here. They're right back into this game and gained some momentum here late in the first half.
Absolutely. I mean, those 2 linebackers that we got made a great play there, but it's 3rd and 1 here.
They'll hand it off to Stream, and he is going to power his way forward. He'll pick up a yard down to the 29-yard line. That should be enough to move the chains.
Yeah, they'll move the chains here, and let's hope the Knights can kind of step it up here a little bit. Hayden Benamian on the tackle there, along with Connor Keneally, the sophomore. Kemper's got some young linemen in there that are playing well.
And now I think we're going to get a measurement here as they have stopped the clock. 6:05 remaining here. Want to remind you we've got our new Auto Group scoreboard show coming up following the game tonight. Tom Hawkeb, Jim Molitor, and Todd Danner. Interviews with all 9 of our area football coaches, plus the scores from our area games. And scores from around our area conference as well, 10 to midnight here on KCM and Kick 106.7. They stretch the chains out and going to get it by just over the nose of the football, so it will be a first down and 10 for the Rams.
I think that's the first measurement I've seen in 5 games this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, it might be the first one I've seen in a couple of years. We don't generally see many measurements. You used to, but not as much anymore.
No, I think they just look at them and eyeball it and say first down, but
I think they're going to eventually, will we go to what the NFL does, where it's all digital, you think?
Possibly. I think it's a matter of time until we get there. But Kemper's defense got to bow their neck a little bit here.
Crew Connor out of the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers, one to the left and one to the right. Again, they go to the stream of the running game. Started left and then found a little crease in between Hobbin and Sharman and cut that one back inside. He'll get from the 29 down to the 23, 22-yard line. A pickup of 7 on the play. And they're starting to get that running game established a little bit. That's what they want to do, wear you down with the run game. It'll bring up 2nd and 3.
And they're doing it all right up the middle. We're getting shoved around where we weren't early. Reed Steiger now back into the lineup on defense.
Camden Jacobs splits out to the left. Trayvon Keeley out to the right. Shotgun formation again for Connor. Wants to throw, looking for Keeley. Goes deep. Good coverage, and Griffin Glenn comes up with the interception in the end zone. Outstanding play that time, and coverage from Griffin Glenn.
Yeah, they just went back, threw it long, and we wanted to let the receiver run under it, and Glenn didn't give him any. He's an outstanding quarterback. I was talking to his dad last week after the game. He does such a good job of finding the football, and in that case, he was the only one there, and he didn't give the receiver any room to cut inside, grabs it over a one-handed interception.
Yeah, and a nice job that time. As you talked, he's got good hips. and he was able to get those hips turned and ran with the receiver and instantly turned and found the quarterback and read that play and then just outran Trayvon Keeley to the football as he had. That's about as well executed job by a quarterback as I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff that we used to get last year, with some of those seniors that we had on the team. I mentioned them earlier, but Glenn's really coming into his own. He's another one of those young kids who from the beginning of the season you just see him getting better and better and better.
Austin Heinrichs ran out onto the field, now runs off of the field as Knights break the huddle. Two wide receivers out to the right, one to the left. They'll send Candy in motion from right to left, I formation, toss play to the left side to Hoffman. That's the short side of the field. They'll be knocked out of bounds. He's going to pick up about 3 to the 23-yard line. That'll bring up second down. Let's call it 7 to go. Doug, Knights, plenty of time here. Got 2 timeouts remaining, 4.5 to go. This is a drive where if they can chew up this clock, put some points on the board here, make this a 17 or a 21-0 game going into the halftime, that could be huge.
Yeah, one thing I just noticed down here, Braxton Benami, I don't know if he's injured, but he's sitting on the bench.
Hasn't been on for a while.
Hasn't been out there for a while. He's sitting there. I don't know if he rolled an ankle or what he's got going on, but he's a critical player for Knights both on the offense and defense.
Baiting rolls out, wants to throw. He's got Biter down there, makes the catch and steps out of bounds out past the 40, out near the 42-yard line. A pickup of 19 on the play and a beautifully thrown ball that time by Brock Baiting.
You give Brock time to throw, he can find anybody, and just a nice little out pattern by Biter and wide open there at the 40-yard line. Pulled it in, took it to the 42, so Kemper's got plenty of time here. 4:23 left in the first half of football.
Clock stops, 14-0. Kemper. Score updates again brought to you by Dries Company, Eco Water Systems. Knights break the huddle, Baiting out of the shotgun. He's got Hoffman lined up to his left. They're going to hand it off to him. Finds a crease, but a guy got him around the ankle, and that's going to be enough to slow him down. He'll get down to the 49-yard line trying to catch the number, and that was Camden Strendon who got the ankle. Pick up, though, out to the 49. Going to bring up second. Now we'll call it 7, or about 3 to go as he picks up 7.
Alford coming in to replace Hoffman as Hoffman's shoe came off. I don't know if you've ever seen Hoffman, but he's not real tall, 5'8",
no, but he's a tough-looking kid.
But, boy, is he tough.
Ryle will split out to the left. Sundrup in the slot on the left side. Canny and Biter split to the right. Ball on the right hash mark. They'll hand the football off to Alford, trying to get the left side, and he's going to dive into Ram territory. Cut off at the knees that time. Picks up 2 on the play. It'll bring up third down now and 1/5 play of the drive coming up for Kemper's. Clock rolling here with 3.5 to go before our Culver's halftime report.
Yeah, we still got 28 seconds left on the play clock. It's going to go down to about 3 minutes when we snap this football. Good to see Alford out there again.
Yep. Canny, Biter split to the left. Ryle splits to the right. Shotgun formation here for Baiting. They're going to turn, hand the football off, and Alford has the first down and more from the 49 down to the 44-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play, and that is going to be another first down for the Kemper Knights, and doing exactly, Doug, what they need to here on this drive.
Absolutely. It's controlling the ball, controlling the clock a little bit, running it down. They can strike real quickly if they need to, but in this situation, they got plenty of time. I think we got at least 2 timeouts left, yes.
Right now, I've got Hoffman with 13 carries, Alford with 5, so 18 rushes to 8 passes so far here in the first half. That's the play selection so far for the Knights. They do put 2 out to the right, 1 to the left. Sundrup in the slot left side, Baiting out of the shotgun, rolls out, wants to go deep, has Biter one-on-one. Now he's going to tuck in and run. As you can hear Doug holler that, he'll get down near the 40 or 41-yard line, a pickup of about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up second down. We'll call it, they're going to give him the 39. We'll call it 2nd and 5.
Yeah, it was a good decision by Brock because he picked up a decent amount of yards, 5 yards, and then also stopped the clock with 2:39 now left in the
second quarter. Yep. Knights still 2 timeouts to go. Rams also have 2 timeouts. Ball over on the right hash mark. Biter will split out to the left. Canny and the trips to the right, all of them kind of in the slot. They'll snap it back to Baiting. Quick wide receiver screen. It is caught by Sundrup. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Gets down inside the 35, down near the 33-yard line. A pickup of 6 on the play, and the Knights passing game starting to click here as well.
Yeah, it stopped the clock again.
8th play of the drive coming up. Ball will move over here to the right hash mark. Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the post-game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Knights will have trips out to the left. 1 wide receiver and Ryle split to the right. Baiting out of the shotgun will send Alford in motion it to the left. They wanted to throw the screen to him. That was taken away. Now Baiting rolls, throws it down, and he's got it complete. It looks like Carson Candy with a sliding catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line, a pickup at 12.
Really well-thrown ball, but it was a great route by Carson, too. He turned his guy inside, and Carson turned back to the far sideline, and Brock put it right where he needed to. So it's going to be first down at the 21-yard line.
Can't call this a 2-minute drill, Doug, because they took over with 5:07 to go, but this has been almost like a 2-minute drill. It's well executed. Ball on the left hash mark, Baiting again out of the shotgun. They'll hand the football off, and Alford finds a crease up the middle. He's going to get down inside the 15. Going to make the tackle down at around the 13-yard line, a pickup of 8 on the play. It'll bring up second down. We'll call it 2 to go.
Boy, it's nice to have that depth, though. We talked about it a couple of times, and we got 3 or 4 kids that could be good running backs.
Yep.
That never see the field. Kent Sanders is another one.
Yeah.
You got Sundrup.
Yeah, you got so many different guys, and what it allows Sanders to be able to rest for defense. Knights put twin receivers out here to the right, and they've got one wide receiver out to the left, a guy in the slot left side as well. They turn, hand it off again to Alford. He'll dive forward as he was hit at the 10, gets down to the 8-yard line, a pickup of 5 on the play. And that'll move the chains. It's going to be first and goal from the 8 clock, rolling here with 1:33 to go in this first half.
The Knights are going to huddle up now. At first they weren't.
Yeah, with 2 timeouts, Doug, I don't think they're worried about the clock in this situation.
No, absolutely not. You got plenty of time.
Knights lead it here 14-0 again.
I think you're going to just see power football. It's working for them. There's no need to do anything else.
Canny and Biter out to the left. Ryle splits out to the right, Baiting out of the shotgun, turns, fakes the handoff, looks for the slant. It's going to be knocked down at the line of scrimmage. It'll fall incomplete. It'll bring up second down and goal to go.
They went with a really quick slant on there. I'm not sure I care for that call because we've been doing so well on the ground, but that could have just as easily been picked off and went the other way.
ESAC up 6-0 at halftime over Pocahontas area tonight. Again, New Way Auto Group scoreboard show from 10 to midnight here on KCMA and Kick 106.7. Interviews with all 9 of our area coaches. Baiting out of the shotgun. He's going to hand the football off. And Jared Hoffman getting down around the 5, maybe the 4. Down to the 5, came in off the left sideline. So opposite side of where the ball was at.
It's going to stop the clock. I'm trying to watch the official to see what. But that was really after the play.
Yep. So looks like it's going to go against Greene County. That's what Brock Baiting is saying anyway. He's pointing over towards Greene County as he's walking towards the sideline.
So that'll be
it's going to be a personal foul face mask penalty going to go against Greene County. So the gain was down to the 5, so a pickup of about 3. Then you mark off the 2.5, on the penalty, Doug, and all of a sudden it's going to be first and goal from probably about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, we've still got 2 timeouts left, so let's run the ball.
Looks like they've marked it at the 3 as where they're going to put it. Candy will split out to the left along with a Biter. Ryle will split to the right. Play clock down to 17. Game clock at 49. Baiting under center. And now I think we're going to get a timeout called by the Kemper Knights. Coach Steinkamp saw something he did not like out on the field. We'll step away back in 30 here on at KCIM.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall in our house, and I'd like to get an estimate for roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace a drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712 Roof Pro or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman, along with Doug Wanderger, with you here tonight. Thanks to Will Miners. He's running our video, so you can watch and listen to this game tonight on our CB Sports Network YouTube channel, brought to you by Fun Top and Jeans in Carroll. A Fun Top and Jeans, where the name says it all. Don't forget as well to head down to Market on 30 and register for a free sack of groceries. You can win that as part of our sack of the game. You register there. You tune in to KCIM on Tuesday mornings. If we say your name, that's during the Rewind program between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, you win yourself a free sack of groceries. Knights will run a player on late here, and that is Tragan Biter. They'll come out in an I formation. Brock Bading wanting to keep it. Did not get a real good push up front, but did get a late push. They're going to mark him down shy of the goal line, so the clock will continue to run down to about 34 seconds left. Looked like Bading got about 2.
He's on the 1-inch line.
They're going to line it back up again. 26 seconds left here. Bading again going to keep it, and again hit right away. And are they going to say he got in? This time he's going to get in for the 1-yard touchdown.
Yeah, now Kemper did something on that sooner or later they're going to get called for, but you cannot push the runner from behind. And that's just a oversight by the officiating crew, but you cannot, in high school football, you cannot push the runner from behind.
Double check on that one, because I think you can push. You can't pick up an assist. That's what I heard last week over in Glidden.
You can't push the runner in the back.
Okay. Well, they said last week you could. You just can't pick them up and assist them.
No.
Okay. That's what the official said in the Glidden game last week. So Charlie Mayhall on to attempt the extra point. Check with
I've
Palm,
checked with
yep.
Palm. I've had that conversation with Dan several times.
Kick is up. It is good. The lead is 21-0. Kemper, 21 seconds left in the first half. Back right after this on KCIM. Back in 1 minute.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together because, like all teams, together, everyone achieves more. We all enjoy a snack and a drink when cheering for our favorite team. When finished, be a team player. Put your bottles and cans in the recycle bin and your empty food packaging in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how to be part of the recycle team. Because together, we're stronger. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
21-0. Kemper with the lead here. Jeff Langman, Doug Wanniger with here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM at KCIM. Igo set to kick it off again for the Kemper Knights. The
really
Rams
impressive first half for the Knights.
Have Trayvon Keeley and Camden Strennan back deep, and Kemper hasn't kicked one deep all game. There it is. Igo with a deep kick taken by Keeley at around the 3-yard line. He's going to return it up the middle, now breaks off to the right, then cuts it back up the middle, and going to be spun down at around the 25-yard line with 15 seconds left here in this first half of play. And it's been a half, for the most part, Doug, dominated here by Kemper. Even though they're up 21-0, they've scored on 3 of their 4 possessions here and really haven't given the Rams much success on offense.
Yeah, they only had that one drive where they, Kemper took a little bit of a drive off, maybe on defense, you might say, and then Griffin Glenn saved him down at the end. But I'm guessing here with 19 seconds or 15 seconds left, they're probably just going to take a knee. Yeah,
I would imagine they will. They will get the football to start the second half. They'll come out in the shotgun formation with Crew Connor. He is going to take the snap, wants to throw. The lefty will throw it out. It is complete. And a pickup out to around the 36, 37, 38-yard line, a pickup of 13.
They called their last time out.
And they did. Nope, the clock runs out, and that is going to be halftime unless they put some time back up on the clock. So I think they are going to put some time back up on the clock.
I saw the Greene County coach signal timeout with 4 seconds left. So
Brock Stream, the young man that just made that catch here a moment ago. That is his first catch of the night.
It's going to give him time for 2 plays. They'll get one short play probably, and if they succeed with that, then they'll give him a shot to go to the end zone. Coach Steinkamp calling the troops over here. He doesn't want them giving up anything deep.
Nope, you keep everything in front of you in this situation here. Some other updates. South Central Calhoun up 13-7 over IK Manning at the halftime. Audubon 44-0 on Coon Rapids Bayard. That one at the halftime as well.
Palmer responded to me, says it was a video they spent out this week discouraging us calling that unless it's 2 hands directly in his back.
Okay. I thought that had been changed, at least according to I was over on the sideline shooting some video last week at Glidden, and that's what the official said, that you can shove from behind. You just can't pick them up and lift.
You cannot do that.
Yep.
But on that play, we had two hands directly in the back. I just don't want him to get called for that sometime in a critical game because it's one of those things probably going to be really inconsistent.
Crew Connor out of the shotgun again. 7 seconds remaining. They'll throw it out. It is complete again to Brockstream. He's going to find some running room. He's going to pick up near 10 yards, but there is a flag laying back at the 42-yard line. Gets out to the 49-yard line.
Likely to be a block in the back.
Yep. And there's clock stops with 1 second remaining. So the gain would have been from around the 38 out to the 49. It would have been a gain of 11.
And that's what
it's going to be, block in the back against Greene County. So that'll march them back. And I would imagine, Doug, with 1 second, they may just go ahead and take the knee here.
Never know. They're down 21.
They're down 21. You might want to try and see what you can do here. Yep. You're listening to 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCIM. Collins Maxwell, the Spartans leading. Glen Ralston 24-22 at the halftime. And now we get another timeout called, the final one of the half, called by the Rams of Greene County. Again, our Culver's halftime report coming up. Culver's celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. And Doug, want to thank all of our sponsors for all of the different things we do in sports. People don't realize it does cost the radio station money to go out and do the games. So if it wasn't for businesses that sponsor, whether it would be on the Carroll and Kemper games or our regional games or the other different things that we do, the scoreboard show, we wouldn't be able to do those things without the advertising and the sponsors. So we thank all of our
too.
Yes,
so
and stuff.
We really need more sponsors, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say hi to Roman Steffes too.
Yes.
You know, he listens to to every ball game. Long time, big time Kemper supporter. He's always there for the Knights, and I understand that he listens to our ball games too. His son was telling me earlier that he really loves listening to us.
Crew Connor going to roll out final play here of the half. He is going to complete it to Nick Stream, and Stream's going to be knocked out of bounds and tackled by Canny at around the 42-yard line. So a pickup of 9 going to be the final play of this first half here tonight again. And the Knights are going to lead it by a score of 21-0 here at the halftime. We'll step away, take a break. We are back in 2.5 minutes right here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCIM with the Culver's halftime report.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Earning college credit while in high school is a smart choice. Area high school students have several college class options available to them through the DMAC Carroll campus and Templeton Regional Center. Students, contact your high school counselor today to talk about how DMAC college credit can be part of your high school plan at no cost to you. DMAC, life's calling.
When you need a quick meal or one on the go, your Carol Pizza Ranch has great deals for carry-out and delivery. Order online and get 8 pizzas of Country's Best Chicken with potato wedges for only $20. How about 2 large pizzas for $25? Or get 2 medium single-topping pizzas, cheesy ranch sticks, and a cactus bread for just $20. Check out these deals and more at PizzaRanch.com today and order hot and fresh. Pizza Ranch, located off Highway 30 in Carroll, open 7 days a week.
Whoa, that's good.
Tonight by Culver, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Welcome to Delicious with Culver's. Jeff Blankman, Doug Waniger with you as we come to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. And Doug, good performance, domination in a way. When you look at the stats and at the scoreboard, if you're Kemper, you got to feel pretty good up 21-0 here at the half.
Yeah, I think we had a really good game plan coming in. I think the coaches came in, thought we could run the football, and we are. And Brock's been, supplementing that with some good passing. Great interception by Griffin Glenn there to stop a drive that Greene County had, and then Kemper came back and responded and took it 80 yards for the touchdown just before halftime.
What has been so good about the offensive line here tonight? Because we always talk about the Rams' physical team. They play tough defensively. They're wrestlers, just hard-nosed kids. But the Knights have won that battle up front, I would say, tonight, and been able to run the football really well.
I think they definitely have. We're getting 4, 5, 6, 7 yards every pop and occasionally breaking a big one. But the other thing is we got some good running backs on this team. They run hard. Hoffman stepped it up a notch. When he came into the lineup. Sundrup's a good running back as well. And then we brought in that power game. I really like those plays when they, third and short. We used to struggle with those, or fourth and short. But now we bring in those 2 running backs, Barrett and Sundrup, and then we run Hoffman behind them. That's a pretty tough out there.
That is, yeah. And I love the run game. Growing up with what I grew up with, going into that power I love those formations. I love just kind of lining up and going, we're going to run it straight at you, stop us if you can, and I love that mentality of football.
Absolutely, I'm with you. I remember when I was a senior, I didn't play football, but I remember our coach was Randy Beving, and we were playing, I think it was Woodward Granger, for the conference championship. That's back when we played conferences.
Yep.
The opening drive, 9 straight plays. It was the same play every time behind the same 2 people, Mike Oswald, Marissa's dad, and Joe Werzer, and it was just power football, and I've loved it ever since. And I don't like this wide open 60-48 stuff. I'd like to see the game's a little bit closer, a little tougher, 5 yards here, 7 yards there, then pop a 13-yard pass play. And then maybe go over the top, that type of thing. But, I love running football.
I don't mind the spread out part. I get the game changes. I do. I'm not a big fan of 63-60 type of ball games. I'd rather watch a 17-14. Yeah, I'd rather watch a 17-14 than, and stuff. But I do understand that the games change, and you can still run out of the spread. And so you can still be physical that way. You just spread the defense out and stuff. But, this right here seems like old school, old-fashioned football, really, for both teams, because Greene County really still wanting to kind of establish that run game. I have a feeling, though, down 21-0, we may see them throw the football a little bit more starting the second half.
Especially if they don't do something on that first possession, and I think they get the ball on the first possession, if I remember right, because Kemper got it, received the opening kickoff, didn't we?
Yep. So Greene County gets it to start the second half.
And, I really like, the other thing is Coach Steinkamp really kind of changing and adapting to what he's got from a team this year. Last year we spread it out because we had the receivers to do that stuff. We had Casper Bauer and, who was the other one? Benny Gurk. And those guys. Yep. We could stretch the field. This year we probably don't have that speed. We've got some really good hands. And by the way, I did see Braxton Benami get up and walk off. The coaches were giving him a hug, but he was limping on that right leg, so I'm guessing he maybe rolled an ankle or something like that. But I don't think we'll see him back in the lineup tonight or maybe next week. But again, a really good and of course the Kemper defense is playing extremely well tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. They have been very good. The one drive was really the only one. We'll take a look at those drives. We'll take a look at our first half stats when we come back with more of our Culver's halftime report. Culver's, again, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. Knights lead it 21-0. We're back in 2.5 minutes right here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
UTVs have been around for over 20 years, but they're still evolving, and with them now being legal on Iowa roads, usage has evolved as well. Whether you're commuting to work, gravel traveling with friends, or hitting the most beautiful riding spots in the country, Olson's Outdoor Power has the right Polaris, Can-Am, or Kawasaki for you. On top of that, we have the turn signals, mirrors, and tires to make your UTV more comfortable and safer. Stop by today at Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop, with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Smithfield Foods is an American-based food company committed to producing high-quality, wholesome, and affordable food. They want you to join their team in Carroll. They are hiring general production individuals, and the starting pay is amazing at $19.55 per hour. You'll also get a generous benefits package. You'll get paid holidays, paid time off, medical, vision, dental insurance, and more. Visit smithfieldfoods.com/Carroll to apply online. Smithfield Foods, equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Collins Aerospace, we believe in investing in our employees' future. That's why we are proud to offer our Employee Scholar Program. Whether you want to pursue a professional certificate or a degree related to the industry, we offer full tuition reimbursement and even paid study time. Our Employee Scholar Program is the perfect tool to help achieve the future you've been dreaming of. At Collins, we don't just want to offer you a job, we want to offer you a career and a future in aerospace. For details on the Collins Aerospace Employee Scholar Program, visit us at careers.rtx.com.
KCIM Western Iowa weather.
Lows dip down to about 53 tonight under mainly clear skies. Winds out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lots of sunshine again tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 85. Clear skies tomorrow night. Lows level off around 53. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Paul Trombley. See the full forecast and the Brinks Exteriors radar at 1380kcim.com. Right now, it's 71 degrees.
On 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCM. Jeff Blankman, Doug Waniger with you. Let's take a look at our unofficial numbers here in the first half for Greene County. Nick Stream, 9 carries and 36 yards. Strennan with 1 carry for no yards. Crew Connor with 4 carries for a negative 17 yards. And Stalder with 1 carry for 2 yards. I've got them right now with 21 yards rushing in the first half of play. Connor in the pass game, 4 of 5 for 40 yards. Brock Stream with 1 catch for 13 yards. It is Michelson with 1 catch for 8 yards. Stream with 1 catch for 9 yards, and that's a Nick Stream. And then Trayvon Keeley with 1 catch for 10 yards. So they've got 40 yards through the year, 21 yards on the ground for a total offense of 61 yards for Kemper. Jaron Hoffman, 14 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown. Brock Bading, 3 carries, 8 yards, and a touchdown. Brayton Alford has got right now 7 carries for 38 yards. The Knights with 135 yards on the ground. Bading, 6 of 11 through the air for 80 yards and a touchdown. Carson Canny, 2 catches for 24 yards and a touchdown. Tragan Biter, 2 catches, 42 yards. Griffin Glenn's got 1 catch for 8 yards, and it is Ryan Sundrep with 1 catch for 6 yards for the Knights. 135 yards on the ground, 215 yards of total offense with 80 yards through the air and 135 yards again on the ground.
Looking at some tackles here, Jeff, for Kemper. Tate Barrett, so the linebackers again. Barrett with 4 solos, an assist, a tackle for loss, and a sack. And then we've got Sundrep with 6 tackles, and Kent Sanders with 6 as well. So, and a tackle for loss. So the linebackers leading the way again. But that's probably a little bit of the line up front doing their job, too, to create those openings for them to come through and make those hits.
Let's take a look at our drives played out in the first half. Kemper got the ball first, went 3 plays and out, started at their own 31-yard line with 11:51 to go in the first quarter. Greene County then got the ball at their own 36-yard line with 11:31 left in the first quarter of play. 3 plays and out. They ended up dropping the snap on a high snap on the punt, and the Knights would recover the ball at the Greene County 48-yard line, or take over on technically on downs. 9 minutes left in that first quarter on the third play of that drive. Jared Hoffman scored from 4 yards out, and with 7:43 to go in the first quarter, the Knights were up 7-0. Greene County took over at their own 40-yard line with 7:40 to go in the first quarter. 3 plays and out. They had to punt the football away. Kemper would take advantage, starting at their own 35-yard line with 5:41 to go in the first quarter. It was Brock Mating to Carson Canny for a 12-yard touchdown with 2:15 to go in the quarter, and the Knights capitalize on that 7-play drive to lead at 14-0. Greene County would get the ball at their own 30 with 2:09 to go in the first quarter. Another 3 and out. They punted the football away. Kemper would get the ball at their own 26-yard line to start the second quarter. 8-play drive. They would turn it down over on downs. Greene County would take over at their own 32-yard line with 9:28 to go in the half. An 8-play drive ended with a Griffin Glenn interception in the end zone. Kemper took the ball over at their own 20 with 5:07 to go in the half. A 14-play drive, Brock Bating sneaking in from 1 yard out with 21 seconds left, and the Knights jumped up at 21-0 with, again, about 17 seconds, actually 21 seconds left in the quarter. Greene County would get it with 15 seconds left in the half at their own 25-yard line. They would run a couple of plays, couple of penalties, but we go to the halftime with a 21-0 lead for the Kemper Knights. And Doug, it's homecoming for the Knights, and I think you got the royalty right there in front of you.
Yeah, I just pulled it up here, and so congratulations to these kids. It's always a big thrill for high school seniors, but John Antover, Logan Ryle, Will Sanders, and then King Tristan Jansen for the guys. And on the gal side, the queen was Brooke Roy, and then Laura Steinkamp, Ella Pick, and Megan Milligan were also queen candidates. So congratulations to all those kids, and hopefully we have a good, safe homecoming weekend, and started off with a nice homecoming victory.
Yeah, absolutely. Knights up 21-0. We'll step away. We're back in 1 minute with look at scores from around our area. That's coming up next right here in 1 minute on KCIF.
For over 50 years, Pringer Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community, and when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer Slumberland, Highway 30, Weston Carroll.
Looking to boost your brand? Top Loft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand's visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options. Choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with Top Loft in downtown Carroll, or visit toploftclothing.com and start building your online store today.
Culver's halftime report again. Culver's celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. Jeff Lankman, Doug Wanderger with you here. Let's run through some scores here tonight. Class of 3A District 1. And again, you can find all of these live scores updated on the New Way Auto Group live scoreboard at sports.1380kcim.com. Carroll up on MOC Floyd Valley at the half, 20-7. It is Sioux Center beating Heelan 3-0 at half. And Sergeant Bluff Luton over Boyden Hall Rock Valley 35-0 at half. Class 2A District 8. Again, Kemper up 21-0 here at halftime. Roland Story late in the first half, leading Southeast Valley 28-7. And Des Moines Christian shutting out Sadell in the second quarter 21-0. Class 1A District 2, ESAC up on Pocahontas here at the halftime by the score of 6-0. Also, Emmetsburg up on Sioux Central, Sioux Rapids 21-0 at half. And Manson Northwest Webster beating Eagle Grove 24-0 at halftime. Class A District 7, South Central Calhoun 13-7 over IK Manning at half on KKRL. In the first quarter, Southwest Valley and Panorama is scoreless. Earlham leading Madrid 7-0 at halftime, and it is Riverside over number 1 ACGC at the half 29-21. 8-man District 1, Arweva up on Woodbine at 20-6 at the halftime. It is St. Mary's of Remsen leading Newell Fonda 38-6 at half. First quarter score, Sidney and Boyer Valley scoreless, and Siouxland Christian and West Harrison also scoreless at the end of the first quarter. 8-man District 9, Audubon up 44-0 over Coon Rapids Bayard at the halftime. Glen Ralston, Collins Maxwell, that one is a scoreless ball game in the first quarter. GTRA on top of St. Edmunds right now 12-6 at the half, and Baxter trailing Colonesco 16-14 at the halftime. I do have an update. It is Glidden Ralston trailing 24-22 at the halftime. So again, Glidden Ralston trailing 24-22 at the halftime in that ball game there. And again, thanks again to New Way Auto Group for those score updates.
Yeah, I got another score here too. Atlantic over Knoxville 28-14 at half. So Trojans having a good year this year.
Yes, they are. Could move to 4-1, I think, with a win
absolutely.
here tonight.
They got beat by Winterset last week.
Yep, that's their only loss so far of the season.
They had a win earlier over the same Greene County team.
Igo will kick it away. High end over end kick. Trayvon Keeley loses the football, picks it up at around the 8-yard line. He's right over on the sidelines, and the Knights going to pin him down there. Looks like they'll mark it down right at around the 10-yard line, and actually they're going to mark it at the 11, and that is where Greene County will have it first down and 10.
The ball had a little bit of a spin on it. He couldn't field it cleanly, and a good job by Mason Reichs. He always does a nice job on those kickoff teams, gets down there and makes the tackle. Not where Greene County wanted to start off down 21-0, but again, Kemper's defense got to step it up here, hopefully get a stop.
Don't forget you can win a sack of groceries again from Market on 30 every week during the regular season, this football season. Stop into Market on 30. Sign up to win the sack of the game. A winner will be announced every Tuesday morning on KCM Sports Rewind between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. Market on 30 in the BP Plaza. Krug will hand it off, trying to find some running room again, and able to do so is Nick Stream. He'll get out past the 15 out near the 17-yard line, a pickup of about 6 on the play. It's going to bring up second down. We'll call it about 4 yards to go.
Coach Steinkamp doesn't like it when they get that push. Connor Keneally came from the backside to make that play, but a good push there by the offensive line for Greene County.
The defense, though, has done a nice job. They're forcing everything they're getting. It's hard to work. They're not getting big creases, even though they're getting a push.
Yeah, and like I said, our linebackers have continually done a good job of filling those holes.
Connor again out of the shotgun, hands it off again to Stream, hit right at the line of scrimmage, maybe loses a half a yard. Tackle going to be made right at around the 18-yard line. So going to bring up, we'll call it third down. Let's call it still 4 yards to go. That was a good stop by the defense, because 3rd and 4 is not 3rd and long, Doug, but it's still 3rd and tough for a team that wants to always run the football.
Yeah, and they did give him a yard on that, but Kemper's again got those young kids in there on that defensive line, and they're going to stick with her, the quicker ones anyway.
Greene County has 2 wide receivers out to the right. Krug, Connor with the shotgun formation. He's got Stream lined up to his left. You've got Strennan in the slot on that left side. Looks over to the sideline, gets the play call. Now he's going to scramble as they want to throw. Throws it across the middle. It's knocked down and incomplete. Alford and Canny both in there to knock that one away, and it's going to be, again, a 3 plays and out for Greene County. They're going to have to punt the football away.
You had to get rid of that because the Kemper Knights were getting in there. Sean Healy was coming in there, putting pressure on, but that pass didn't have a chance. It was going to be caught by either Canny or the other defender, Alford, that was there.
ESAC has moved to a 14-0 lead now at Pocahontas area. Punting the football away again is Chisholm. He's going to have punted about 5 times tonight. Only had 10 punts coming into the night. You've got Easton Gifford back deep for the Knights. That is going to be punted over towards him. He'll field it at the Ram 48-yard line on the right sideline. Takes it down that right sideline, slips a tackle, and going to be knocked down at around the 35-yard line of the Rams, and that is where the Knights will have it first down and 10.
And the Knights looks like they're going to probably hurry up here. They're firing off the sideline, getting out there. Yeah, and just an update, I do see Braxton Benami looks like he's in something maybe with his right knee. So hopefully that young man's okay.
Yeah, tough to see him. He's been really, really good for them all season long. 17 catches, 303 yards, 3 touchdowns coming into tonight. Had not caught a pass yet tonight as he went down. Didn't go down. We didn't see him really leave the field, but hasn't been in since early in the game.
Penalty here against Kemper.
I did not see a flag, but they are going to mark it down and mark it back to, it looks like, around the 44-yard line. So that is where Kemper have it. Now they're going to move it to the 43. They're having a hard time figuring out exactly where they want to put it. Now they're going to put it down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, this crew struggled with math a little bit.
And now they're having another discussion.
I got a smart comment from my cousin from Manning that's listening. He lives in New York now, but I could get him back here, but I won't. But
I'd have been up 50-0. You want to tell us what his comment is?
Well, he just said if we went to Manning, we wouldn't be having these problems.
That is true. That is true. They teach math well down in Manning. Yeah. And now they are going to move it back again, and it's going to go to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where that came from, but nonetheless, we're going to start there and make it happen.
Ball will be over here on the right hash mark. Brock Bading out of the shotgun. Jaron Hoffman lines up to his left, trips to the left. One wide receiver and Glenn to the right. They're going to run the option to the left side, pitch back to Hoffman, and he is going to be tripped up. Nice play that time by Camden Strennan. Tackle made at the 45-yard line. No gain on the play. Going to bring up second down. We'll call it 10 to go.
Kemper doesn't run that play very often where they have Bading, running that RPO. And quite frankly, I really don't want to see him running the ball when we've got all those other guys to run the football.
Yeah, he's a better thrower, but he's not an Eric Crouch, right?
No.
You're not going to run the option like an Eric Crouch. Trips
Eric
to the
Crouch?
right, one wide receiver to the left. Heisman Trophy winner 2001. Bading will roll out, looks downfield, throws it across the middle. It is complete to Carson Canny. Canny did a nice job, Doug, of kind of sitting down in there. We had a little extracurricular down the field. Officials now having a conversation. Tackle made it around the 36-yard line, so that's going to be a pickup at 9. It'll bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and the officials there having a conversation with number 6 there for Greene County. Just a little extracurricular activity. Carson's come up with some big catches again tonight. He hasn't gotten that player of the game yet this year. He's always in the discussion. I think he's been in the discussion every time, but maybe tonight's his night.
Yeah, does a nice job of just setting down and finding that open spot on that one.
And he plays a great safety as well.
Canny splits out to the left. Glenn will split here to the right. Power I formation. Bading turns, hands it off to Hoffman. Finds the right edge. He's at the 30. Down inside the 30 before being knocked out of bounds at around the 27-yard line. A pickup of 9 on the play. And I think the Rams were trying to take away the inside run game, and he popped that one to the outside.
Yeah, really good push there by Connor Keneally as well as number 61, Hayden Benami, from the center position. So Knights with another first down, kind of taking charge of this thing now.
Yeah, got a chance to really put a dent into this one here if they can score on this, Doug, and go up 28-0.
Look at the hands on the hips there with these Greene County players. That's often an indication of being tired.
Yep, Canny will split to the left. Glenn splits to the right. Power I formation again for Bading. Hands it off again to Hoffman. Finds a little bit of a crease between the left guard and center. He'll get down near the 24-yard line, picking up 3 on the play. But, Doug, if you can get 3 to 4 yards on every running play, you just keep moving the change. It demoralizes a defense when they can't stop the run.
They just can't stop it. We bring in that power package again when we've got Tate Barrett and Ryan Sundrup lined up right behind Brock. And they just lead the way and right behind the line and pick up those linebackers.
Canny will split out to the left. Glenn splits to the right. Nice looking over to the sidelines here. They'll go out of the shotgun this time with Bading having Hoffman to his left and Barrett to his right.
7 seconds on the play clock.
Lucas out there as well. They're going to hand it off to him. He was in the slot. He'll get to the 24-yard line, so no gain on the play. That one almost, Doug, looked like a little confusion out there.
Yeah, that looked funky from the start. It didn't really look like it had a chance.
So no gain on the play. And it's going to bring up now 3rd down and 7. So it looked like a really good drive. Now the Knights, I think, in 2-down territory, Doug, but you still want to get 3 or 4, maybe 5 on this one, make it a little shorter for 4th down.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're probably going to try to throw the football here.
Two wide receivers out to the left. Sundrup goes in motion that way. They wanted to set the screen. Bating steps up, throws it down to the sideline. Can he make the catch? He did as he drags the toes down and around the 3-yard line to pick up a 21 on the play.
That was a really nice throw by Brock, but that was a great play by Carson Canny. That was the 2 toes on the sideline to get it down. Going to give the Knights 1st and 10 or 1st and goal at the 2.
They'll
3 maybe.
Hurry it up, ball at the 3. They'll snap, hand it off to Hoffman, hit in the backfield, and fights his way forward down to the 2. Pick up a 1. I've got him now 18 carries, 102 yards on the night.
We need a little more push from the center of that line on those.
Yeah, I think sometimes when you run hurry, you just the linemen don't get that chance to get settled in or something. Yeah. Clock running here, 7:05 to go. Knights lead at 21-0. Our score updates tonight brought to you by Drees Company, Eco Water Systems. Our Mackey Motors player of the game, or Motor Inn player of the game, coming up in the postgame. They'll go I formation. Brock Bating trying to force his way in behind the center, and they're going to mark him down at the 1. It'll be up 3rd down and goal to go.
Yeah, Brock doesn't have those strong legs to get that really good push, but we need to get a little bit more push from the center of that line to give him an opportunity.
How do you think Grandma and Grandpa are feeling watching him sneak when he's got to be best man in the wedding tomorrow?
They're probably just saying, hey, just hand the ball off.
Don't want him with a black eye. Don't want him with a black eye at the wedding tomorrow, right?
Yeah. And I'll admit I'm even guilty a little bit looking ahead to that round ball season.
Yes, absolutely. Canny splits out to the left. Biter will split out here to the right. They're going to hand the football off to Hoffman, hit at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to stop him at the 2, so a loss of 1 on the play. And the Knights, who have been winning the battle up front, Doug, lost the battle now, I think, these last 3 plays.
Yeah, they definitely have. And, again, the middle of that line is just getting caved in on. And I'm guessing we're going to go back with that power. No.
Bating comes over to the sideline. Sundrup will come into the ball game along with Logan Ryle. Lucas will check out along with Barrett. They never really went to that power eye look. I was kind of surprised at that.
I thought they would, but it looks like this.
They're going to go I formation. Biter will split out to the left. Ryle, Canny split here to the right. Bating under center. Takes the snap. Rolls out to his right. Wants to throw. There's nothing there. Now throws it into the end zone, and it's knocked away. Coming in there late was Nick Stream, and he'll knock it away, and the Knights will turn it over on downs down at the 2-yard line. And, Doug, I hate to put it this way, but your throwing on 4th down doesn't show a lot of confidence in a run game that up until those last 3 plays had been pretty good.
Yeah, that was a case where we got our butts whipped there.
Yep.
In those 4 plays. There's no doubt about it. Greene County, that's where, they got some tough kids over there, and they don't like to be embarrassed, and they're on the verge of being embarrassed here, down 21-0 with a chance of it going to 28-0. So, several of those Knights that play on the offensive line need to look at themselves on that one, because we got to do a better job of blocking up.
1st and goal at the 3. And
don't
turn
score.
Over on the downs
well, you
at
end up
the
losing.
2. Yeah. So the Rams will have it. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. 5:16 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Jeff Blankman, Doug Wanniger with here. We got the New Auto Group scoreboard show coming up at 10 o'clock tonight. Crew will take it, hands the football off, and trying to find some running room out there again. And again, a good job. I thought he was going to go down inside the 5, but a nice job of running that time by Camden Strennan, and he fights his way out past the 10,
down.
out to the 13-yard line, a pickup of 11 on the play.
Knights had him stopped for about a 3-yard gain, and he just ran through the arms of Kobe Pearson. Kobe's a pretty strong tackler, but again, another example. This Greene County team will not quit. So Kemper better buckle on their chin straps. This game is far from over.
Brock Stream splits out here to the left. I formation for the Rams. They're actually in a split back set. They'll toss it back, trying to find some running room, and not much there that time. Running the football, Zach Stalder. And Stalder tackled out at around the 14-yard line, so we're going to give him a gain of a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Hayden Benami coming out, holding his arm, and Sean Healy coming back in. But you want to get your defense involved, get Kent Sanders with the ball carrier, and he made a nice play on that and got the tackle over here on the closest hash mark.
Rams break the huddle again. Ball over here on the left hash mark. Split back set with Crew Connor again under center. Turns, hands the football off to Stream. Tries the left side. He's going to be wrestled down. That looked like a wrestling tackle there, Doug, so I'm not for sure. It looked like Kent Sanders may be in on it. Gets
Kent
out
was
to
there,
the 16.
But it was Sundrup as well. It's,
Okay.
One of those linebackers. Those three are as good a linebacking team as you're going to see. Just wish they were a little bigger. They're considerably undersized.
3rd down and 7 from the 16-yard line. Ball in the middle of the field, and Doug, it's 21-0. There's still a whole quarter and 3:35 left here in the third to go, but you almost sense that this is a big 3rd down here in this game.
Yeah, I'm going to look for them to pass that ball out left. They got everybody split right, or split left, but.
And it is going to be a Crew Connor rolling out that way. Knights do a good job in coverage. The pass is incomplete. They were trying to find a man over here on the sidelines, and that was Brock Stream who went diving into the Kemper sidelines to try and make that catch, but the incomplete pass will bring up now 4th down and another punting situation for the Rams here tonight.
Yeah, he rolled out left, but he was looking back right to see if there was anything that freed up, but the Kemper secondary had everybody bottled up. There was nothing there.
7 possessions tonight, Doug, for the Rams. 5 punts. One of them ended with halftime, and the other was an interception. So
yeah.
5 punts forced by the Kemper defense here tonight.
Yeah, they played a really good, strong half.
Chisholm back to punt it away. They're going to punt it again. And it is going to be taken by Griffin Glenn at the 50. Slips a tackle at the 48. Breaks another tackle. And now we get a flag coming in over here from the sidelines. He's going to be wrestled down at around the 40 or 41-yard line of Greene County. So Kemper, again, can have really good field position. But I can see Coach Steinkamp is not happy. So that penalty going to go against the Kemper Knights.
Kemper appears to have just lost their focus a little bit, lost that edge. And nobody can go out and get that back quicker than Steiny can with the excitement that he shows on the sidelines. He'll let them know they need to get their heads back in the ball game. But yeah, just some unnecessary penalties.
Yeah, and this is going to push them all the way back into their own territory here with this penalty. So the flag was thrown at around the 43 or 44-yard line, but the Knights already back into their own side of the field. They are going to mark this penalty off. We'll see where they put the football down. Looks like they're going to go at around the 47-yard line, and that is where Kemper will have it 1st down and 10. 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Our score updates as Kemper leads at 21-0. Brought to you by Dries Company, Eco Water Systems. Ball near the left hash mark. Ryle, Hoffman, Canny split to the left. Biter will split to the right. Baiting with an empty backfield. Going to send Hoffman in motion. They're going to hand it off to him on a jet sweep. He cuts it back inside, makes a guy miss, and slips forward down to the 48-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Let's call it 5 to go.
That was all Jaron Hoffman because the line got pushed, and he just found a little seam in there and took that for a 5-yard gain. Just a shout out to Mom, Mother Waniger, listening again tonight.
How you doing, Mom Waniger?
She's doing good. Speaking of weddings, we get to drive up to Kelmar tomorrow, 4 hours up north.
Good for you.
I have a nephew getting married as the Knights jump off sides again.
So that'll be their 2nd penalty. That'll probably actually 3rd penalty that will be accepted here in the ballgame.
So that's going to make it 2nd down and 10 for the Knights. And
they'll move it back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the Kemper 47-yard line. 2:36 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, don't forget our video broadcast tonight, again with Will Miners down right here in front of us running it on the CB Sports Network YouTube channel. It is brought to you by a Fun Top in Jeans in Carroll, a Fun Top in Jeans where the name says it all. Bating's going to hand the football off. Hoffman has a crease, and it's tripped up from behind. Great diving tackle that time by Nick Stream to get him around the ankles from behind. Otherwise, Doug, he's still running, but the tackle made at the 47. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 4.
I'm surprised he was able to bring Hoffman down with that arm tackle like that, but Stream's a strong kid out there and just got his arm in there, and Hoffman went down, but it was after he gained about 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4.
ESAC up 14-0 at the end of the third at Pokey tonight. Audubon 56-0 over Coon Rapids Bayard at the end of the third. Here it's 21-0. Kemper Baiting wants to throw, throws it across the middle on the slant, and there is Carson Canny again. A catch made down to the 37-yard line, a pickup of 10 on the play, and that'll move the chains for the Knights. 5th catch for 64 yards for Carson Canny here tonight.
Yeah, Carson's, he's got that play down, and it's kind of Kemper's bread and butter play when they need to make something happen, as Dawson, or not Dawson Gifford, but young Mr. Gifford comes into the lineup tonight, gets his first offensive action, I think.
And Carson's your neighbor, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, so he will split out to the left. Also splitting out there is Logan Ryle. Easton Gifford will split to the right, and now Kemper has
Got
a little confusion out there. Play clock was down to 5, and they hadn't gotten set up yet, so Coach Steinkamp calls a timeout. Minute 20 left. Doug will have a thought when we come back in 30 seconds. I know, a rare thought from Doug Waniger, but we'll be back in 30 seconds. Yes, back in 30 seconds here on KCIM.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, this should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
Live here from the Gatorade Podcast booth. This is I've had some beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman along with Doug Waniger here. Doug, your thoughts?
Well, it was just these kids love to play so much. I think we had 13 kids on the field. We had like 5 receivers out there that time. We had to kind of call timeout.
Baiting out of the shotgun, going to roll out to his left. He's going deep. He's got a man down there and through the fingertips of Easton Gifford at the 2-yard line. It'll fall incomplete. And it's going to bring up second down now and 10 to go for the Kemper Knights.
Yeah, good coverage down there by Greene County. Easton's just, got some good speed. I think if he'd have ran through that, he might have been in a little bit better position. He kind of let up and turned toward the football.
Yeah, that's a young guy, and figuring things out. It's a little different at the varsity level than it is.
You're a freshman and you're
junior
out there.
High. Yes.
That's quite an accomplishment. You got him and you got Glenn over here on the other side.
Yep. Gifford will split out to the left along with Carson Candy. Glenn splits to the right. They're going to run the reverse, and now looking to throw it with Canny. He's going to keep it, makes a couple of guys miss, and fights his way down to the 29-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 8 on the play, and Doug, it was the 2nd and 10, so now it's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, you could see that was going to be a pass play as Carson has to come out and adjust his helmet, but he made a good decision on that by not throwing the football. But that's what they were hoping to do.
So the Knights will continue on this drive here. Need a first down here, Doug. I still think they need some points out of this drive. And not because I'm looking to run up, score, or anything like that, but you take over in the other team's field territory twice, and I think you got to get some points out of it. And we get some movement up front, but Greene County gets back. They'll hand it off to Hoffman. He's got the first down, fights his way down near the 25-yard line. We'll give him the 25, a pickup of 5 on the play, and that's going to move the chains for the Kemper Knights.
Good surge there by Sean Whitrock off the left side. And another name I've called several times is, let's see.
East Sac County now up 21-0 in the 4th over Pocahontas area.
Reed Steiger is out leading a lot of these runs.
And Doug, we've got another timeout on the floor, or on the field, and that's because the Knights noticed they didn't have to snap another play. Third quarter comes to an end, 21-0 Kemper. That was our halftime score. We're back in 1 minute with the fourth quarter here on KCIM.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Hi, this is J.R. Mayhall, insurance agent and realtor with Gredeman & Associates. We're excited to announce Eric Bass and Nate Gredeman have joined our team. Eric has numerous years of experience in both insurance and real estate, and we're excited that Nate has moved back and brought his wealth of knowledge of commercial real estate to our team, and he also has his insurance license. It's a very challenging time in both real estate and insurance, and we are here to help you. Gredeman & Associates, Highway 30 here in Carroll.
Into the fourth quarter here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM. Kemper Knights leading Greene County 21-0, thanks to Will Miners again, standing down here in front of our broadcast booth, running our video production, which you can find on the CB Sports Network YouTube channel. It is brought to you by Fun Top and Jeans in Carroll, a Fun Top and Jeans, where the name says it all.
I'm looking down there at Greg Gruber. I try to figure out what he does.
He's just the man when it comes to Kemper, is he not? I don't know if he's got a specific job, but
I think he's the vice president of football operations.
I think so. Yes. Yeah, he can't be the AD. That's Mr. Powers' job. So maybe he's his assistant or something out there. Knights will hand the football off again and trying to find some running room, getting down to the 24, a pickup of 2 on the play. Is going to be, I think, Jaron Hoffman again. And Hoffman now up to 119 yards rushing on 23 carries.
Austin Heinrichs, no.
Number 5, Tragan Biter.
Tragan Biter coming out of the lineup. I thought that was number 3 at first.
Their uniforms are easier to read this year. I will say that,
better.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Knights will split Griffin Glenn, who's played a lot at receiver tonight, out to the right. 2 wide receivers split here to the left. Baiting out of the shotgun. Send Sundrup in motion right to left. They looked at this play earlier. They run it again, and they get it to Sundrup. Catches it at 20, breaks a tackle, slips another one, foot race down the sideline, in for the touchdown.
That's a great play by Ryan Sundrup to get into the ball. He was tackled basically on the 10, kept his feet moving, and got himself a touchdown, and that's that 27-0 lead that the Knights were looking for.
24-yard touchdown that time from Bading to Sundrup, and again hit right after catching the ball on that little screen out into the flat, and Ryan Steinkamp way out onto the field. I don't know what he was, Doug, he was 20 yards out onto the field having a conversation
he was out
with
the
the official.
line.
Yeah.
He was upset about something.
And still having a conversation with the officials who are trying to get him back into the coach's box.
Stay over there, but he was really upset about something.
11-11 left here in the fourth quarter. Mayhall in to attempt the extra point. The kick is up. It is good. And it is a 28-0 lead for Kemper. We're back in 1 minute here on KCIM.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Set to kick it off for the Kemper Knights as they lead it here 28-0. Our score updates again this season brought to you by Drees Company, Eco Water Systems. Jeff Blankman and Doug Wandiger with you here. Doug, Knights struggle a little bit there in that third quarter, but a quick start here in the fourth quarter as they've extended it to 28-0.
Yeah, a little bit lackluster there in the third quarter, but they came out strong after they folded on that first and goal at the 2.
Trayvon Keeley catches the kickoff at the 15. He'll get out past the 25 near the 27, I think, is about where they should mark him down, and they're going to put him at the 27-yard line, and that is where Greene County will have it first down and 10. 11:05 to go here in this fourth quarter, final quarter of the football game.
Griffin Glenn again in on the tackle on the kickoff along with Tragan Biter.
He's had a nice game. South Central Calhoun up over IK Manning, 16-13, end of the third. And you were saying that Carroll pulling away from MOC Floyd Valley on the road.
Lucky with 3 receiving touchdowns.
Yeah. So good road win for them. Sergeant Bluff Luton over Boyden Hull Rock Valley, 42-7. Thanks to Tyler Bruner for that final score here tonight. And they're going to hand the football off again, and trying to find some running room is Nick Stream. And he's going to get out to about the 29, a pickup of 2. Doug, I've got him 13 carries, 47 yards. So the Knights have done a really good job against him tonight in the run game.
Yeah, they have Preston Benami in on that tackle. Who else do we have in there? We got
Doug, I got the Rams right now, 44 yards on the ground at this point in the game.
Yeah, I think we've got 74. Is that Nash Leonard, the freshman, into the lineup, getting some of his first action tonight?
Camden Jacobs will split out to the left. Crew Connor out of the shotgun, takes the snap, wants to throw, finds Trayvon Keeley, caught it around the 34. He's going to get out to around the 38-yard line, so a pickup of 9.
That'll be
that's going to be, yep, and that is going to move the chains.
Yeah, Glenn gave him just a little bit too much room on the corner there, and good strong throw by quarterback Crew Connor.
Yeah.
He's got a good arm.
He does. Senior. So this is his final go-around. Came in 17 of 34, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. He's 5 of 8 tonight for 49 yards and an interception. Rams still under 100 yards right now of total offense. 1st and 10 from the 38.
Knight's got a couple of freshmen on their defensive line right now.
Hand it off to Stream. Finds some running room off that left side. He'll get out to the 42-yard line. A pickup of, looks like 4 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down now and 6 to go. And Greene County just, Doug, continuing to do what they do, not really hurrying here. I think they sense this one over. They're just working on what they need to do to become a better football team by the end of the year.
Yeah, at this point, 28-0. They're not going to pass their way back into this game. They just don't have the tools to do that. But 9:23, clock ticking here in the fourth quarter.
Keeley splits out to the left. Camden Jacobs splits to the right. Crew Connor out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it and tripped up. And there is the man, Kent Sanders, making the tackle back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 3 on the play.
That kid is so quick when he gets into that backfield.
He's got to read things really, really well. That's what I'm guessing, the way he quickly gets in there. Because I know Coach Steiny has said a few times that, I call some blitzes, but I don't think a lot of this is blitzes. That's just guys reading the play and getting through that seam quick.
We don't talk about it a lot, but vision is so important. Being able to see what's going on. And I don't care whether it be football or basketball, baseball, maybe not so much, but football and basketball, seeing what's going on and seeing what your opportunities are.
2 wide receivers out to the left. Actually, trips now out to the left. Connor out of the shotgun. Rolls out to his left. Wants to throw. Pressure now comes. He sidesteps the first guy, but can't sidestep the next 2. Tackle going to be made at the 40. No gain on the play. He's a little slow getting up. They'll help him up. But it's going to bring up 4th down or 3rd down now. And looks like it's going to be still about 8 yards to go.
Again, it was Sanders from his linebacker position blitzing on that, putting a lot of pressure. He waited, and then came after him. And Nash Leonard on his first tackle there, too.
And it is 4th down now. The sideline crew had it as 2nd here a moment ago. Now they flipped it to 4th.
I thought it was. I thought, well, maybe I missed one.
Yep. And the Rams look like they're going to go for it. I don't know if they're aware that it is 4th down and 8, but it is 4th down and 8.
7:46 left, down 4 touchdowns. Kemper's going to call timeout.
Nope. Greene County going to call a timeout. I think Greene County thought it was 3rd down because the signs in front of them said 2nd on that last play, even though it was 3rd down. So they'll call a quick timeout. We'll take one with them back in 30 seconds here on KCIM.
Hi, this is Dr. Mulbauer from McFarland Clinic in Carroll. If you are expecting a baby, our family medicine department is here to help you every step of the way. Our physicians provide prenatal care and services, childbirth, and postpartum care. Your McFarland Clinic family medicine physicians can perform C-sections and VBACs during delivery. Call our family medicine office at 712-792-1500 or visit our website at mcfarlandclinic.com for more information. McFarland Clinic Carroll, here for you and your growing family.
County looking like they're going to pick up another win, stretching their lead in the 4th quarter to 27-0 up at Pocahontas area tonight. So the Raiders, another one of our local teams, look like they're going to pick up a win. And Doug, Kemper's pretty much got this one in the books, up 28-0. And this has been kind of a dominating performance, especially by the defense here tonight. Rams will go for it on 4th down. Crew Connor going to roll out, throws. It is complete. Making the catch is Trayvon Keeley at midfield, so a pickup of 10. They needed 8, and they'll pick up 10 to move the chains.
Yeah, they're picking on the young freshman over there, or sophomore, Heinrichs. And had pretty good coverage on him, but it was a good throw. When he rolls left, and he's left-handed, but when he rolls left, he's tough to get out as Kobe Pierce replaces Heinrichs, and now as we went back to, we had a nickelback in.
And Coach Steinkamp did talk about that. They wanted to force him to roll to his right instead of his left, but they have a lot of design rolls to his left. Now the ball is overthrown. He was looking for Brock Stream out in the flat. Good coverage out there by the Knights. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 to go.
Yeah, again, good coverage, a little bit of pressure from the Knights. He had to get rid of it a little bit more quickly than he wanted to, but he threw that one about 2 yards over his receiver's head. So 7-11 left here in the ball game, 28-0 Knights. We've got a lot of young kids. I got to give Coach Steinkamp a lot of credit, for getting those kids into the ball game.
Yeah, continuing to build, that is for sure.
And these kids, they're earning it, too.
Yes, they are. 2nd down and 10 to go. Crew Connor out of the shotgun again, wants to throw, finds Trayvon Keeley, a juggling catch, slips a tackle, and fights his way, and continues to fight till he gets down to around the 36-yard line to pick up a 14 on the play. And that is going to move the chains. That is his 4th catch here tonight.
Austin Heinrich's coming back in the game. He's going to replace Lucas.
1st down and 10 for the Rams. Ball at the Knight 36-yard line. Clock running here with 6:55 to go as we come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth. We'll have our Motor Inn player of the game coming up in the postgame.
Maybe it's time for a turnover here.
Crew Connor out of the shotgun, pump fake. Now the pocket almost collapsed on him. He'll roll to his left, finds a little room, and the ball is it caught and then fumbled? Nope, they're going to say incomplete. He had a receiver out there, and it was Patrick Graham, Doug, and I couldn't tell from here if he caught it and started to turn or if he was bobbling as he turned it, but the official on that side right away said that it was incomplete.
And I think that was the right call.
Yep.
Carson hit him pretty hard from the backside, knocked the ball loose, so going to be 2nd down and 10 now. 6:38 left in the 4th quarter. Again, Knights up 28-0.
Audubon beating Coon Rapids Bayard 64-6 here tonight. It is Glidden Ralston down 38-36 to Collins Maxwell at the end of the 3rd. They're going to run it with Stream. He'll get to the 35. A pickup of 1 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down now. Let's call it at 9 yards to go.
Good stick tackle there by Preston Benami. There was a sweep left, and he turned it inside, and I think it was 32 Sanders turned him inside. Kent turned him in, and Preston really hit him hard from the backside. So short gain of 1 yard, going to be 3rd and 9.
Mackey Motors tailgate coming up here tonight, Doug. As we begin to kind of wind this one down, big 3rd down. I'm assuming the Rams will go for it on 4th here, no matter what. Crew Connor out of the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Pressure being put on him by Leonard. Throws it across the middle. I think getting a piece of that one was at Tate Barrett, number 1. It's going to fall incomplete. He threw that one into a crowd. It'll bring up 4th down and about 9 to go. Doug, thoughts as we start to wind down this game? This was a dominant performance by Kemper here tonight.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the effort that we gave. The kids came out, played really sharp. Tackling again was good, but again, the play of the offensive line early that opened it up for our running backs, and the running backs were running hard. Brock can be a lot better quarterback when he doesn't have to be forced to throw all the time, but when we can mix the run and the pass together, it allows him to be so much more effective. The only downside to this game is seeing Braxton Benami on the sideline with the injured knee.
And we're getting the Rams going for it here on 4th. Now they're going to call a timeout. 5:47 remaining. We're back in 30 seconds here. On 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM.
This is Don Neary from Avila Bank. Everyone at Avila Bank wishes the student-athletes success in their endeavors. We know to make a winning team, you need to put in the work, and that's what we'll do at Avila. We'll work to make sure your farm or business has the best financial opportunities available. We want to take the stress out of banking, allowing you to focus on what matters and what you love. Whether you own a business or own a farm, we're here to help you identify ways you can achieve your goals, and we will work hard to make sure you achieve financial success. After all, your success is our success. Avila Bank, member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Doug Lander with you again here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCM. We've got the crew back at the studios here tonight. It is Tom Hallcap filling in tonight for Mason Nealon. We thank Tom for that. We also have kind of the legends in Jim Molitor and Todd Danner back there. Again, our New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up tonight, 10 to midnight. Interviews again with all 9 of our area football coaches. I'll get down on the field and coach up with Coach Steinkamp tonight. We'll get thoughts from him. You can hear all 9 of our area football coaches recap their games tonight, 10 to midnight on KCIM and kick. 4th down for Greene County. Leonard giving chase to Connor. He's going to try and run now. Throws late. He was
over the
near
line
the line of
anyway.
scrimmage and probably past it. I don't think they're going to throw the flag on it. They are looking around right now, but the ball goes incomplete. It was going to be 4th and 9 anyway, so it should be a turnover on downs. kind of hoping, Doug, that they just don't throw the flag
Yeah.
because it's going to be the night ball anyway.
Meaningless anyway. But, yeah, Nash Leonard putting pressure on there from his defensive end position.
5:39 remaining.
Again, seeing a lot of these young kids
Contributing
into the
when
line
they're out on the field. Yep.
Future's bright here at Kemper.
Yeah, this coaching staff has done a nice job. You can tell they put a lot of work in to this program and this team.
And I think the Batings can all relax. Brock's going to be there healthy because we've gone to the backup quarterback. So
yeah. Who knows? Brock might already be on the road.
He may be.
Knights will hand the football off.
I doubt it. I'll bet he's standing there.
Yeah, I'm
somewhere.
sure he's down here. Yep, he's right down here on the sideline standing next to Braxton Vanami. Excuse me.
I'm guessing Braxton's probably riding with him because
the Knights are getting some young guys out on the field now offensively here as well.
Yeah, John Antover coming off.
Moving into that quarterback position
Dylan
here for
Schoen.
Kemper is Dylan Schoen.
6', 160-pound sophomore. Quite a talented basketball player, too.
That's what I have heard.
Griffin Glenn's in that sophomore group's got some good athletes.
They're in the shotgun. They're going to turn to hand the football off. Running at this time for the Knights. And that looks like trying to catch the number, Doug. Is that number 15?
I couldn't see.
That'd be Charlie Mayhall.
Charlie Mayhall, yeah.
Yep, so Charlie
18.
Mayhall.
That was number 18.
18?
Yep, it was 18.
Okay.
That's Ryan Lucas.
And that's Ryan Lucas then on the carry. He'll get out to the 44-yard line.
This freshman class is really talented for Kemper. They in football, I don't think they've lost a game, 7th, 8th, or any of the freshman ball games. But, obviously smaller schools are piecing their way into this lineup, but as many kids as Kemper's got out, that's a real statement to how good they are.
Greene County comes on a blitz. We're going to get a flag. I think they may have been across before the snap.
It's going to be declined as we got the first down.
And the Knights will pick up the first down with Lucas out to midfield. That's going to be a pickup of 6. And that will move the chains. Manson Northwest Webster over Eagle Grove 38-0.
It looks like maybe they're marking that against Kemper.
Okay, so maybe Kemper moved. I knew they came on a blitz off this right side. 27-14 Carroll after 3 up at MOC Floyd Valley here tonight. Tigers have been playing some really, really good football this year as well. Both of our town teams, outstanding seasons here so far.
Yeah, they play tough football too. Those kids are hitters.
Coming back in, Easton Gifford. They'll check back into the lineup. Clock rolling again here with 4:02 left here in the football game. Knights have it 3rd and about 6 from their own 39-yard line. 13 seconds left here on the play clock. We also have our Pizza Ranch Coaches Show tomorrow morning, 8 to 9 o'clock here on KCM. We'll talk with all of the Kemper and Carroll coaches for football, volleyball, cross country, and swimming. They're going to hand the football off, and Lucas again powering his way forward out to about the 46-yard line, a pickup of 7. Should be enough to move the chains.
And it is.
That's right now what Kemper wants to do is run that play clock down, keep the chains moving, and end this ball game on this possession here.
Yeah, senior Sean Whitrock comes out of the lineups, sophomore, number 75. He's listed as 73 in the lineup, but Reed Steiger. He had a nice ball game tonight. I remember calling. Yeah, I called his name several times, leading the blocks. Reed's a big boy.
Have you even had a thought yet on who your motor inn player of the game is?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't thought about it yet.
Well, there's been so many people doing things. I got a kind of an idea who I'm thinking about. But
they're going to hand it off again to Lucas. He's going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 to go. I'm going to have to start thinking a little bit here because I really haven't even kind of start putting my thoughts together on who I'm going to vote for player of the game.
Got number 20, Tyler Lease, coming into the game, a senior wide receiver, 6'3", 175. Hayden Benami coming out of the ball game. Hayden's had a nice night at the center position.
Yep.
Again, it's just such a benefit to Kemper to be able to play so many different kids.
Absolutely. You want to keep kids out, get them on the field, especially if they earn that opportunity. I'm not saying you just play kids, but if you get big enough leads and kids have put the work in practice, you get them out there, it makes them excited. They got a chance to play on the stage on Friday night. Another handoff to Lucas, breaks a tackle, slips another tackle, still looking for contact, and fights his way down to the Ram 40-yard line, a pickup of 14 on the play.
I really like what I see from him. He found the seam right away, hit it, and then had 3 or 4 people slip off him. And he's not a huge kid.
No, but he runs physically.
He runs, he puts hits on people.
Knight's got to be happy with this one. Coach Steinkamp should be in a good mood here tonight. And again,
I'll
I'll
have to
catch
ask
up with
him about that while he was trying to be out on the field that time.
Yeah, what was going on there? I also know I got to ask him because I know Tom Hawkap last week wanted to know what Ryan was bringing for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so we'll have to see if we can't get that answer here tonight. Handoff again to Lucas. He'll take it to the outside on that right side. And again, just pushing a pile with an offensive lineman, Doug. I couldn't catch the number.
52.
I think number 52. He's going to get down to the 32-yard line, a pickup of 8 on the play.
Yeah, Joel Schultes, I think he's just a freshman. No, a junior. Excuse me, junior.
Did a nice job, though, of kind of pushing a guy backwards and allowing Lucas to just get in behind him.
Yeah, he just came up behind his back, and they just kept moving, picked up 8 yards on that play.
Emmetsburg over Sioux Central 50-6. Again, you can find all of the final scores and all of the score updates on the New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up tonight.
Just a minute left to midnight. In the game.
Yeah. And you can also find the updates going on right now in the live scoreboard show, also sponsored by the New Way Auto Group. 53 seconds left in this one. Shotgun formation for the Knights. They'll turn and hand the football off again, and Lucas again fighting his way forward. He'll pick up a first down to the 26-yard line, a pickup of 5. And Doug, they'll stop the clock to move the chains, and the Knights
one more
think
play.
They're going to have to snap it one more time.
Yep, one more play.
And that's all they're going to have to do.
Number 54, that's a new number for me. That's Jake Whelan.
Schoen comes over to the sideline and gets the call. So the Knights, as of right now, going to win this one 28-0. A shutout victory here tonight. Outstanding performance again by the defense.
A knee here.
Yep, they'll go into the I formation this time. And they will take the snap and take the knee, and that is going to do it here tonight. Kemper Knights will win it here tonight by a final of 28-0. Doug and I will step away. We'll take a break. Back with the Mackey Motors tailgate coming up in 3 minutes right here on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com. When it comes to sports injuries and pain, call the specialist at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning. Dr. Suppy and Dr. Janning work closely with area athletes and teams in providing effective treatment and rehabilitation of sports-related injury. For optimal sports performance, call Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, 792-6026. Or stop by their clinic at 1420 Highway 71 North in Carroll. Proud sponsors of all area teams.
Hi, this is Michelle from Midwest Wholesale. Kitchen cabinets by Birch Manufacturing are built to inspire. We believe that every kitchen tells a story, which is why these cabinets align with your home's beauty. We offer a variety of different finishes, wood selections, along with accessories to create a customized style. And here at Midwest Wholesale, we've been designing cabinets for so many years and designed thousands of kitchens, bathrooms, and mudrooms in our area. Trust the experts with Kitchens Plus by Birch and Midwest Wholesale. How you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Since 1925, Eco Water Systems has been proud to provide the Carroll area with the level of quality and service their customers deserve. Now, Dries Company could not be more excited to continue that tradition. That's right, Eco Water Systems is now Dries Company Eco Water Systems, combining two names you know and trust to provide you with the absolute best in your water needs. Dries Company Eco Water Systems. Call us today, 712-792-3434, or stop in and see us at 609 North Carroll Street. Let's solve your water issues together.
Napa is your trusted source for automotive parts, accessories, and know-how for your car, truck, SUV, and farm equipment. We offer a complete performance machine shop, extensive tool and equipment department, and hydraulic hoses while you wait. So whether it's a replacement part for your daily driver or you are just in need for a professional machine shop, you can trust your locally owned and operated Napa store. Make it a point to stop in and see the pros. Napa Highway 30 West in Carroll. Napa, we are so much more than a parts store.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall on our house, and I'd like to get an estimate for roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace the drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Tailgate Company here from the Carroll Athletic Stadium as the Kemper Knights pick up a 28-0 victory over Greene County tonight to move to 4-1 overall, 2-0 in district play. Mackey Motors Tailgate again, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online at MackeyMotors.com. Doug, quick post-game here. I got to get down on the field and catch up with Coach Steinkamp before the bus takes off without him here tonight. But your thoughts here overall on the game?
I thought it was a great team win. The Knights played extremely well, played really hard. They were very, very focused. Good offensive line play. Great defense again. The running backs, just so many good things. Brock threw the ball well. Receivers caught it. The other bright spot, we get a lot of young kids into the lineup that are playing well. I really like where this program is going and the progress that we've made from week one, that week one loss. I just think we're playing a lot tougher football right now.
Quick look at the overall numbers here tonight. I had Kemper rushing for 222 yards, led by Jaron Hoffman with 23 carries, 119 yards and a touchdown. Brock Bading, 10 of 16 for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air for 366 yards, a total offense for Kemper. The defense gives up just 120, 47 on the ground, 73 through the air tonight. They also had an interception defensively. So Knights 366 yards of total offense for Greene County, 120. Our motor end player of the game, Doug, made some big hits early. I thought the catch for that second touchdown where he broke the tackle, I thought that was huge. Kind of set the tempo early here. Carson Canny is our motor end player of the game.
Yeah, Carson always plays tough defense, and he makes the big plays on offense. He's been, in that discussion every game this year, I think, for player of the game, but wasn't able to quite get it. But tonight I thought he was a difference maker for us on the offensive side of the football.
Final score here again tonight, Kemper defeating Greene County 28-0. For my broadcast partner, who's a good guy, though I pick on him all the time, Doug Waniger. This is Jeff Blankman saying thank you for listening to Kemper Night Football here on KCIM.
Good night, everybody.
Sorry about that, and good night, everybody. Thanks to Will Miners as well for running our video broadcast. Again, don't forget, stay here on KCM or flip over to Kick 106.7. Again, we've got the New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up at 10 o'clock tonight. Kemper winning over Greene County again by a final of 28-0. Have a great night and